back to the Cygnus Cup Season 3, and we are here in round of 24. Well, we have two good, amazing teams here, and this will be the first match. On the left side, we have Dark Knight, and on our right side, we have Parallel X Redux. So today I'll be your caster. Alongside with me, there's a Venom. So hello, Venom. Welcome back, and we are here in the round of 24. What is, your opinion on this match?
Hello, El. We're back again with Cygnus Cup Season 3, round of 24. So, to be honest, I'm looking forward to it because I'm pretty sure we're pretty much deep into the tournament and now only the good teams are remaining. So, Dark Knight and Parallax Redux both, looks like even from their name, it looks like they're gonna try very hard to win this game. So, yeah, looking forward to it, of course. And this is the round of 24, so 24 teams are remaining, and let's see who comes as a victor out of that. So we're gonna be heading into the draft phase soon. Until then, show some love to the stream, like, subscribe, and here we are with the drafting phase. It's gonna be Parallax Redux on the red side and team. What's the team on the blue side? Dark
Dark
Knight on the
Knight.
blue side.
Yeah.
Dark Knight on the blue side. So yeah, Pro with the first band. We're gonna. I'm expecting Marcel, Paquito, and those sort of bands like Grog, Atlas, or like Fredrin, Akai, something like that. So let's see what they have for us.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe a
definitely.
Zoshi. Yeah.
Oh, the phobias. Okay, they're banning out the phobias. Maybe they might just go in with the dash heroes as well, because of course the phobias gets banned as their first ban. But again, maybe they do not want the enemies to grab that hero. But definitely that is okay. That okay after okay they will be banning out the Harriet, so maybe definitely they will not be sticking to what I thought. But again, okay, the Marcel is still open, the Zushin is still open, the utility junglers are as well open, pretty much open, and the Piquito is also open, and the Atlas. There are a lot of heroes that they can actually ban. But well, let's see what will they go in with the second ban from the side of the Dark Knight.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see, because Harit, you don't see a Harit ban that often. Makes sense because if you're banning the Phobias, might as well ban the other dash heroes if you're in the opposition, like that kind of gives it away. Let's see, yeah, Paquito ban, of course, makes sense. Staple ban that we have witnessed throughout the tournaments and the scrims as well. So what else do we have? Let's see what Parallax have in their favor. Is it gonna be it's gonna be the Akai ban, yeah, Akai Fredrin. We have Zushin and Marcella still open,
Yep,
and
the
maybe
Atlas as well.
Atlas is there, yeah. So maybe it's gonna be out of those. Or maybe it's gonna be another utility jungler like the Fredrin. Let's find out.
Yeah, maybe. But the Marcel is pretty much open. I hope they do ban out the Marcel, because it's definitely one of the heroes that usually gets banned. So if they do not ban, I would be kind of surprised to see them not banning the Marcel, because usually in the second draft they usually do ban out the Marcel. But I'm not seeing that happening right now. But again, there's the drafts are coming in, so we might be expecting the Marcel. But oh, they do ban out the Atlas, which is a very decent ban. I mean, definitely in this current meta he is one of the the tanks that usually gets banned and gets picked, so that makes sense. And we see the Marcel. Yes, the Marcel, definitely he gets banned. I'm not very surprised with that, because of course that is one of the most common bans that we see in this current meta. And yeah, the first pick will be on the side of the Dark Knight. Let's see what will they go in. Well, the utility jungles are still open. The Zushin is also very pretty much open, because usually they do go in with the Zushin as well if she's open. But will we see a Roger getting first pick? I mean, okay, the Freya also, she's open, but let's see. I mean, that would literally be a flex pick, because usually Freya can go to either to the EXP, the goal lane, or also the jungle side. But let's see. I mean, that's a good flex. That's a good first pick coming in already from the side of the Dark Knight. Let's see what will the other side of the team will go in with the first two picks.
Yeah, absolutely. Parallax Redux. Now, since there is no Phobius, it's gonna be very tough to contain the Freya. She's just gonna dash away with her Valkyrie's Descent and do massive damage on the backline of Dark Knight, you know. So Kaja being locked in, yeah, we've seen like Kaja being banned sometimes, and this time it's gonna be picked. So yeah, provides like the only other suppression hero other than Franco, and does a very good job in like getting the enemy to the you can drag into the turret or just provide enough CC for the teammates to finish it up. And we have the Belleric being picked. Belleric doesn't have that good of a track record
Mm-hmm.
recently, but I think like it can still work. I don't know about like such an early pick of the Belleric because they might not go for DPS anymore, you know. So if there is no DPS, Belleric doesn't work that well. But we have a Gord being picked from the side of Team Dark Knight. Yeah, Gord, we've seen some Gord bans as well, and especially yesterday. And is he when he's peaked, it's really difficult to like even reach him since he's gonna be like so far behind the enemy, like the team tank, which might be Hylos. Like I don't hate the Hylos pick, but we have a few other roams open like the Grok as well. But yeah, you can go for Hylos. It's a pretty decent roam. With the glorious pathway as well. He can like make some. He can have a good mid control with the guard.
Yeah, I'm still wondering about the Belric and the Kaja though. I mean, of course, I think the Belric might be going to the EXP lane and the Kaja will be the roamer. But again, that is like a combination of heroes that I usually don't see. Okay, we will be seeing the Mia gets picked. I mean, I haven't seen Mia, getting picked. Usually in tournaments or scrims, but I would be interested and invested in seeing how that Mia plays. But oh, we will be seeing the Soyo getting banned and Desution as well. I mean, at this point, Desution, if she gets banned, I'm not very surprised. But the Suyo, I mean, the Suyo, I'm not very sure about that hero because usually we do not see him getting banned these days. But okay, maybe they do not want the side of the Dark Knight to get the Duyo. But okay, the Leslie also. I mean, at this point, I'm still wondering like some of the heroes that they ban. I mean, there's so many other heroes that are actually open right now. For example, like the utility junglers and all, but they are going in with the bans that are actually very rare to see these days. But nevertheless, they do have a vision for their team, so maybe they want to execute that. We will be seeing that and witnessing that very very soon. So the last ban coming in from the Dark Knight, what would it be? I mean, yeah, they might just go for the XP. I mean, not the XP, the mage or the jungler ban as well, because definitely they are yet to. Yeah, they will be going with the assassin ban, that is the YSS. But again, I'm still very like surprised with how the drafting has been done from both. Okay, not both the sides, but the other side. But again, we will be witnessing how they will be playing in the game. But we will be seeing Linux getting picked for the side of the Parallax. So yeah. Well, the last two picks coming in from Dark Knight, so they are yet to go in with, I suppose, the jungler, and as well as the EXP. If the goal laner. So yeah, I mean, of course, the carry is open. The carry is open as well to melt down, the Belric. But I don't think the Claude would be a good idea here. But again, if you know how to play, I mean the Claude, because of course the Belric can actually cancel the skill of the Claude, right? So I don't know. Maybe they might not be going for. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind. They would be, yeah. The Freya would be going to the goal lane, and the Terisla would be going to the XP lane. Well, interesting. Okay, so far they did manage to grab the good heroes in their hands. But the Ling, I haven't seen a Ling in a while these days. But okay, I mean, I usually expect the utility junglers because, of course, right, these days they do go in with the utility junglers. But I mean, it's fine if they are comfortable with the assassin picks. Then that would, of course, be much valid for their team. The last pick coming in from the side of the Parallel X, what would it be? I mean, they really do need a good jungler here, though. But let's see what would they go in for. Oh, they will be going in for the Lancelot. I mean, okay, still reasonable and fine because, of course, the Lance can actually dive in for the back laners, especially the guard here. So we will be seeing that happening as well. So far, the pretty much decent, but again, I'm not very sure about the Belric and the Kaja combo. I haven't seen that kind of combo, so it will be interesting to watch. But again, from the side of the Dark Knight, they actually have a pretty decent draft, and the selection of heroes has been actually done pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can see like both the teams, one of them has a Ling, the other has a Mia, so a lot of crit damage coming in as well. I was actually surprised with the Ling pick because it's very susceptible to the Kaja, and also the rest of the team is pretty fine to be honest. Around the goal lane is going to be really difficult for Mia to get going from the early game because the Freya has such a good early game as well, and she holds up really well in the late game too after her items are built. So I think I'm pretty much leaning towards Dark Knight for now, but it really depends on the micro of the league. Other than that, it's gonna be good for them. But here we are with the Cygnus Cup. It is the round of 24, first match of the day between Dark Knight on the blue side and we have Parallax Redux on the red side. Usual laning, and as we mentioned, the Belleric is on the EXP lane, so you don't get to see that very often. But I think like they just didn't want the enemies to get the Belleric because they're gonna pick the Mia. I've seen that a lot, to be honest. The Mia and the Belleric pick together, so they're instead of batting the counter, they pick the counter instead, so the enemies can't do much with it. But it's gonna be a stalemate in the EXP lane because both Terizla and Belleric are like very sustain heavy, and they're gonna be just seeing each other, poke each other, and just get the minions, clear the minions ASAP. Also, like the Kaja is on the top lane, like on the EXP lane. I think that's because he wants to guard the jungle area of the Lancelot. And both the teams looks like the Lee wants to rotate to a goal lane after this, and the Lancelot wants to rotate to the EXP lane, which I don't know about it, but like if it goes back to the golden, then that might be better because both Terizla and Peleric are really, really, sustainable heroes. They're not very squishy. And it looks like the lethal was taken by the league as well, so he's gonna have a slight advantage in the he's gonna hit level 4. He's gonna hit level 4 quicker than the Lancelot. So let's see if they can successfully gank the Mia in the bot lane. Like Mia has a good positioning as well. I'm pretty sure like the Frey is trying to bait her, but like she probably knows as well that there's the Ling there. So is the Ling gonna go in? Yes, he is. He's gonna use the Tempest Blade. Gonna use by the Ling, and it should be an easy kill, right? But no, the Inspire of
Oof.
the Mia, the Inspire of the Mia did the trick, and it's gonna be first blood for Parallax Redux. Aja with the first blood. I didn't expect that, to be honest, but let's go. The Gord comes in and secures the kill onto the enemy Ludok. So yeah, that's what I said. Like other than the Ling, they had like a really good draft, to be honest. And Mia is not bad, to be honest, but look at the damage coming in from the Mia as well. It's gonna be GG's for the Mia, gets the Freya as well. So, elsewhere we have the kill on the Belleric. We have the double kill for the Ling on the Belleric, and the Terizla gets the turtle instead of the Ling. So yeah, it's kind of Dark Knight are leading for now. They got the turtle as well, and they got the enemy Lunox as well. So big advantage for Team Knight. 1K goal lead as well.
hmm So far, they are actually having a good start for the team, which is actually good. But again, like you said, the Mia can actually be dangerous in the late game, so we will be seeing that as well. But again, they do have the Belric and the Kaja. Okay, the glorious part coming in, but I don't think they will be trying to engage in, because of course the Kaja will not have make that possible. So again, that was just a poke coming in from the side of the Dark Knight, which was pretty much interesting, I would say. But okay, look at the Teresa. Teresa is trying to go in for the I suppose the buff of the lance, or he might be waiting for the lance there. We never know. But again, look at that, the poke coming in from the Kaja, the Belric also making sure that that buff is actually protected from the Teresa, which he actually did manage to do that. And so far, I mean, okay, 2K goal lead on the hands of the Dark Knight. So far they actually have been doing good, but again, let's not forget, they I mean, it's too early to make judgments because anything can happen. Like we have already witnessed that in the previous matches that we have casted. Anything can happen, the tables just turn anytime. One throw can actually really be a great loss for the team. So let's hope that's not going to happen in this match, and let's hope they're going to have gonna stick to the momentum that they actually built so far. But again, this second turtle will be spawning here in less than, I suppose, 5 seconds. But look at the glorious part coming in. But oh, the Mystic Gush misses because of course the Kaja flickers out from there. Well, that was a good bait of the battle spell of the Kaja. So the Kaja doesn't have the flicker right now, but again the Mia also in a position. The Lance also coming in for the turtle. We might be seeing a fair contest, but look at that. Oh, look at the Freya steps in, but will that be enough to take down the? Okay, that turtle goes in the hands of the parallel X, but the Lynx tries to step in, but that will not. Uh, oh, that will be enough. Yeah, the Lunox gets taken down, but again, even with that lot that turtle that they managed to secure, they still have the lead on their side, and they will be trying to go in for the buff as well. They are denying, the farm for the side of the Parallel X, which is a good start. So far, that could have been, a good trade, but again, they did manage to actually, get the kill, which actually equalizes that, and at the same time, they did actually manage to, you know, steal the buff of the lands as well. Well, so far we do see, the Dark Knights still have that lead on their side, which is actually a good thing. Even though they did lose that, the turtle right there, but glorious spot being used by the Hylas. So not sure why, but okay, we will be seeing. Okay, the Kaja has been pretty annoying though to the enemies, but again, we might be seeing a gang coming in the bot lane as well, because okay, but never mind. The Terisla will be backing out from there, and the Ling as well. That was okay. So far, I did expect. I thought they would be getting, in the bot lane, but that did not happen. But okay, they are decent. Both the teams are playing decent. They do not want to make those mistakes, nor do they want to, actually initiate in unnecessary fights that can actually cost them the game. Because of course, from the side of the Parallel X, also they have actually, you know died. Like, look at the Lunox already at 130 in just like 6 minutes. That's actually a lot to lose already in the early. But again, this third turtle will be spawning, so we will be seeing a fair contest that might be happening from both the teams.
Yeah, and the Lunox already died 3 times this early, so that's not gonna be very helpful because the score would be like a draw if she could play if she position a little. And to be honest, it's not a wait. Mystic Gush coming in, Phantom Execution used up as well, and guess the turtle too. So the objective goes in the hands of Dark Knights, and are they gonna go further? Lancelot couldn't get the turtle, but it's fine, I guess. Wait, Lancelot got it right, so yeah. It goes to the hand of Parallax Redux. Revitalize is gonna be used up, and we have another disengage coming, or like, are they gonna go for more? No, there's a disengage. So yeah, it's 5-3, but okay, what do we have on the top lane? Mia and Freya are going 1v1, and the Mia is getting the upper hand, and Freya is going away with the vengeance as well, but it's
Oof.
not gonna be enough. Mia just burst down the Freya like it was another marksman. The Mia is really, fed. Let me see, 5.1k. Yeah, it's on par with the Ling right now. So Mia and Ling are the highest farmed heroes on the battlefield. So yeah, it looks like a really good matchup. With the Wind of Nature, I think Mia can take down even the Ling as well. Tempest Blaze coming in, gets the kill on the Lunox, dies yet again for this already. And good, good juggling by the Mystic Gush coming in as well, and the Cersei comes in, but it's gonna be end for the Lancelot, and the Belleric uses his ult. Is it gonna be enough? Yes, he gets the Terizla as well. So yeah, pretty much it looks like the tides are shifting in favor of Parallax a little bit, but they also got the objective, so they're doing pretty well for now. Only the issue is that the Lunox is dying a lot, and other than that, the Mia has a lot of control over her lane and the opposite lane as well. So yeah, it looks like a Mia. I was about to say that Mia is, yeah, it's actually good for this game unless it's like a stone paper scissors thing, like the Ling falls to the Kaja, you know, the Mia falls to the Ling, and then it's like the Mystic Gush of the Gourd is also gonna be difficult for Kaja to navigate through the map. But yeah, she's maintaining good positioning for now, and we can already see, like, is there gonna be a team fight brewing? No, I don't think the Kaja is enough to just defend the mid lane for now. So I think they're gonna fall back and not force a fight. Four members of Yeah, actually four members of both the teams. are on the mid lane right now, and Mia is gonna go to the bot lane. That's the advantage with lane, the split push on the bot we could see. But I don't think it's gonna overcommit. So yeah, Mia just gonna clear her lane, and now we're gonna see what tactics both the team apply to get the Lord. It's gonna be like, are they gonna split push? It looks like the Mia is split pushing, and she might. I think the other team knows as well. Dark Knight knows about it as well. So the Tesla is gonna recall, but wait, the Lancelot going in. Phantom Execution is gonna get the kill onto the Gord. So advantage for Parallax, and I think they should get the Lord easily now. But the Mia looks like she has other ideas, still trying to split push and the Lord. I think both the teams are confused on what they want to do right now. But yeah, wait, Kaja goes in for the suppress and the revitalize. Is it gonna be enough? Glorious Pathway being used. Yes, the Hylos is just gonna survive. Oh wait, Tempest Blaze coming in with the Valkyrie's Descent. Is it gonna be a counter attack? Yes, it's a counter attack from Dark Knight, but the damage is not enough. The Link gets taken out instead, and the Freya is still going ham on everything, especially on the Lethal Wonder. But that's not the correct target. So yeah, she's just gonna get that, and that's whoa. So 1-for-1 trade is pretty close still. In the gold department and also in the kill department.
Yeah, so far, like we have seen the Mia being actually she's very dangerous and a threat actually right now. So they have to be a little more careful with the Mia from the side of the Dark Knight, because we have seen her actually trying to take down a lot of the members of the Dark Knight. But look at the Freya and the Lance. Okay, both of them will be retreating from there, because definitely that would not be a good idea for both of them to go in for a 1v1 fight. But again, with that, the Lord is already here. But I do not see any of the teams trying to, prioritize about, oh, look at the Divine Judgment coming in from the Kaja and the Glorious Path being used. And with that, the Trisla gets taken down. And okay, one man down from the side of, the Dark Knight, and I think the Parallax can actually just go for this lot here, and they will actually be securing this first lot as well.
Oh
Oh,
no.
never mind, that was a good steal from the Link, and again we will be seeing. Look at the Mia. Look at the Mia's damage. They will be going in for kills, and with that, we will be seeing the Hylas as well gets taken down. I mean, that was a good jump coming in from the Link. I did expect the Mia to actually manage to get that, but again the Link, right, he can jump from one wall to another, so definitely he did manage to secure that. But again, that was a good trade so far. Even though they did not manage to secure the lot, they did manage to secure 3 kills on their side, which was a good trade, even though they did not manage to go in for that lot. But again, we will be seeing the Lord marching from the top lane. So in the mid lane, we do see Mr. Gush coming in, and with that, oh, the Linux. Oh my god, the Linux. I thought it was the Mina. The Linux pretty low, but definitely escapes that. And the Terisla once again. I mean, this is the third time that Terisla has been dying, so that is very concerning. But again, the bot lane gets shut down. It gets taken down, and in the top lane, very easily defended. I mean, easily defended by the Mia with that lot. I mean, the first lot can, of course, definitely be easily defended by the side of the Parallel X. But again, right, again, look at the Terisla. I haven't seen much of the Terisla. Uh, putting those good sets for his teammates, because of course they do need that frontliner as well. Like as an exp, you do need to zone in the enemies, but that's not happening. They are actually lacking in that. But again, uh the Mia is there. The Mia is actually very dangerous. They will be having to take care of this Mia, because the Mia, of course, in the late game, she can be a menace. But again, from the side of the Dark Knight, I can actually see the Freya with 0 kills as well. Even the Terisla, they did not manage to secure even 1 kill on their side. And the Peril X, they might actually just have a good opening for their team right now, because they are actually trying to manage clearing the lanes, as well as trying to engage in fights, but actually not losing in those team fights, which is actually I mean, in their side. Because of course, look at the score, how it turned from earlier it was 8-3 now to 8-11, so that says a lot already. So far it is going good for the Parallel X. but the lot will be spawning here in less than 20 seconds. So of course I do think the Parallax will be trying to get this lot, because it will actually help them push the threats. But look at the Ling uses his Empress of Blade, but will that be enough to take down the Mia? Yes, that will be enough, and the Mia gets shut down for the second time. And with that, the lot will be here. Oh, look at look at that Leonox. The Leonox just takes down the Ling, and with that they will not be able to take this lot, because they will not have the Reggie. But again, the lance is still there. They might actually just try to engage and go in for the lot, because definitely they do still have their jungler in their side. But again, look at the Freya. Oh, the Freya tries to engage in, but will that be a good move coming in from her? But glorious part being used, Mystic Gush coming in, will that be enough to take down the enemies? I don't think so, because look at that. Oh, never mind. The Freya takes on the Lancelot, and with that, the Hyla is pretty much very low, so he will be backing out from there. The Freya tries to engage in for more, fight, but the Lunox escapes that. But this lot will again go in the hands of the Dark Knight. Oh, we do witness another kill on the hands of the Dark Knight, and the Lunox gets shut down. Oh my god, 5 times. She has actually died 5 times, but okay. Again, with the the lot that they managed to secure, a glorious pad being used, but the Kaja looks like he is in trouble, but he will actually definitely be escaping that. And the Belric steps in. He might anytime just use his ultimate, but of course they will be retreating from that. And the Divine Dutchman coming in. Look at that. The Mia is having a lot of the damage, but again, the Mystic Gush helps to take down the Kaja. And look at the Hylas. Oh, the Teresla, sorry, the Teresla. Oh my god. He gets shut down again. That is like his fourth time, I suppose. Yeah, the fourth time he has died in this game, and with zero kills. And of course, that was not a good move coming in, because of course they did manage to secure, the lot. I I'm still wondering why would they go for fights, because they could actually just wait, for the minions, and as well as the lot to actually take down those inhibitors as well. But that was like moreover like a wasted objective so far.
Yeah, and that was it looks like Dark Knights have like an advantage in this because hero pool they have, and yeah, they also have the split push option with the Freya and the Link. So yeah, let's see what's next.
Yeah. I mean, that could have been avoided. A lot of fights could actually have been avoided, but I'm still wondering why would they, go in for more fights when they can actually just, try to focus on securing those objectives. Because at this point, you just need to get those lot, need the help of the lot to clear those, to take down those inhibitors. But that's actually not happening right now. They are taking the lot, but again, going in for fights, which is actually not a good idea. In the mid lane, we do see the Oh, the lance almost gets taken down, but a glorious part coming in. But will that be enough to take down the Mystic Gush? But the Mystic Gush misses. But again, the Ling will step in to take down the Kaja, and the Kaja gets taken down. Okay, I mean, okay, I have noticed the Mystic Gush though. I mean, it is being used, but at the same time, it misses also at the same time. But again, to finish off that, we do have the Ling as well as the glorious spot coming in from the highlights. But look at the Freya. The Freya tries to engage, and that was such a bad engagement coming in from the Freya, because of course they did manage to take one man down from the side of the Parallel X. But again, she tried to engage, which was actually absolutely a very very bad idea from her part. But with that, they will okay. Misty Gush coming in again, but the Lunox will be getting tormented, and with that, the Teresla secures his first kill, and again, the God gets punished by the double kill for the Lancelot, and the Link tries to engage in, but of course he will disengage, because that will not be a good idea to give more kills to the side of the Parallel X. With that, 3 man down, and the Lord is already here. Looks like this Lord will already will go to the hands of the Parallel X, and the Rose Gold already being built by the Mia. So definitely it's going to be a little more and more dangerous for the side of the Dark Knight. I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah. The side of the Dark Knight, they're actually throwing a lot though. They actually did have a good opening for their side, but they are throwing at this point. I mean, so many unnecessary fights. I mean, and bad engagements from their side. Um, very questionable, but okay.
Uh, yeah, the Lord has been taken by Parallax, so it's marching down the top lane as I can see. And yeah, the Lance is going in, and is it gonna be? Yeah, he's gonna try to take the blue buff, I guess. And it's gonna be difficult for Link to function without the blue buff. So yeah, I think he didn't get the blue buff, but still, it was a good try. I guess he baited out his retribution. So now they're going in. Parallax, are they going to be successful? Wait, the set coming in, Mystic Gush coming in, Glorious Pathway being used as well. They used both the teams have used a lot of their resources in the mid for the mid turret as well, and Parallax are successful in getting the mid turret. So yeah, now it's just about the. Actually, Dark Knight have an advantage in the bot lane, especially because they have the inhibitor turret, but if Parallax Redux get the inhibitor for themselves, then it might be GG's for them. But no, actually, it's okay, I guess, because Dark Knight they're still in the driving seat, to be honest. But as you say, like they're taking like those fights which could have been avoided, and they're like it looks like they're very kill hungry as well. So
Mhm.
yeah, other than that, I think if they just stick to the objectives and the link keeps split pushing the top as well till the Lord response in near the bot lane. I think that's the key to victory for Dark Knight right now. And I think Parallax Redux they have to like force some fights, especially someone should camp on the top lane and get the link whenever he tries to split push. Otherwise, it's gonna be very difficult. And Kaja has to make sure that he catches either the Ling or like the Gord or maybe the Freya if they can finish him off with the Divine Judgment because they're like still tanky with the Terizla and the Hylos, and it might be just bad if it goes for them. Wait, there's a fight coming up near the blue buff of Ling, and is this gonna be enough? No, actually the Terizla falls, Parallax get the kill, so it's a 4v5, and I think like they should force a turret or a fight at least now. But the Ling is doing well, he's still
Oh,
split
look at
pushing
the
the
link.
bot, which is gonna be defended by Mia. And the Lord is up. Let's see which team will have the upper hand for this Lord.
Yeah, I think okay. Look at the Ling already in his position right now, and we also do see the Freya and I mean the Hylas in the position, and I think they will be trying to contest for this lot because it's gonna be one of the crucial lot right now because they do need this lot. They do need both the teams. They do need this lot because of course it will be helping them push the turrets, clear those inhibitors, and with that glorious part coming in, Mystic Gush also coming in, but that will not be enough to take down the Barrel X because of course they will be going for the again once again with that the link steals that a lot. This is the second time he has done that, but again at what cost? He actually died and okay, a divine judgment coming in from the Kaja, but that will definitely not be enough because they will have to be backing out from there. Okay, look at the uh look at the Freya engages in I mean the Lancelot tries to engage in the Mystic Gush coming in again from the god, but that will actually be enough to take down two members of the Peril X. Oh my god. Okay, with that they have two members left to actually defend that lot, but the question is, will that lot be easily defended by two members of the Parallel X? Because definitely it is very like, the lot has already reached a high level right now. So it's going to be a little more difficult because only two members are there. But oh, look at the Lunox. Look at the Lunox damage. Okay, but again, the Freya being a smarter one here uses the Winter Crown. But again, Divine Judgment coming in from the Kaja. But again, that will still not be enough to take down the god. And look at that. They will be trying to take down the inhibitor as well. But okay, the grower's part also being used right there, but oh my god, oh, okay, the Lunox might be escaping that, but no, the Freya punishes the Baliao. They are trying to go in for the base directly without wasting any time, but okay, they are stepping in. The Parallel X are stepping in. They will be actually able to defend the base. Left with one last inhibitor and the base, so they have to be a little more careful. But so far, the Dark Knight, they actually did a good job by actually, this time they did a focus on taking down the inhibitors. I mean, one inhibitor, but again, that's still a good trade though. But again, they still do have that lead on their side as well. So far it's a good thing for them. But again, like I said, right, they do have the Beleric and the Kaja. Those are like two heroes that has a very weird combination, I would say, because definitely you will be needing a good EXP. But how much can the Beleric provide for the team, right? I mean, he would be there as a tank, definitely, but again, that will definitely not be enough for the team. But look at the Mia's damage, though. Look at the Mia's damage. But again, the Ling will definitely be clearing that lane and will be backing out, I suppose. But oh, oh, never mind. The link gets taken down. That was a good damage coming in. I mean, that is actually also a bad thing to die because the Lord is already here, and I don't think they'll be able to contest for this Lord because they do not have the retry on their hands, whereas the Lance already has his retry, and they already actually have their 5 members. Nearby the lot. So actually, this lot will definitely not go in the hands of the Dark Knight. Well, again, I keep saying they do have a habit of throwing a lot when they actually do manage to have the control in the map. They still go in for that throw, which can actually be avoided from their side. But again, we are witnessing that a lot, and now the goal lead switches to the side of the Barrel X, because definitely they did manage to secure the Lord as well as the kill before the Lord spawned. But I mean, so far, I'm still wondering why would Dark Knight just do that. We could actually avoid those fights. Or actually, I mean the Ling right there, that was such a bad move from him, because of course the Beleric was there to taunt, and the Mia, of course, knowing the fact that the Mia's build has already been built up and she has a rose gold at the same time, so definitely that would be a bad move. She could the Ling could have just backed out from there, but no, he did try to go in for clearing the lanes. I mean, it's a good thing to go and clear the lanes, but at a stake of dying, that definitely did not favor him. But again, oh, look at that off camera, we do see the lance gets taken down, but look at the Mia will be trying to take down the inhibitor from the side lane, and we will be seeing a glorious path coming in as well. And look at the all coming in from the Belric and the Mystic Gush coming in at the same time. But will that be enough to take down the Belric? I suppose that will be enough, but again, the immortality will be gone, and with that, the Freya gets taken down, and the Belric at the same time gets taken down. Two man down from the side of the Dark Knight. We might be seeing another kill as well, but okay, the Terisla manages to escape that. They will be having to. Okay, Mystic Gush. Oh, is that a Mystic Gush? Yeah, the Mystic Gush being used, but that will not be enough to actually defend that base turret of theirs, and this match goes to the hands of the Parallel X.
Absolutely, that whole last game of like they kind of threw the game, Dark Knight, and they could have, as you said, avoided a lot of fights. And we could already see the Mia scaling in there, and she had the immortality up as well, basically invincible, got the MVP. Even if the Lunox kind of fed early game. They kind of held it back, and yeah, it was the fifth lord of the game. And it's like if the game went on for like 26 minutes, it's probably like one of the longest games we have ever casted as well. So it was highly competitive. And the thing is, when it's the fifth lord of the game, you have to get the objective, but the lane died. So yeah, that was GG's. I think like even though Dark Knight actually played, I think they were the better team, but Parallax Redux, they had like more discipline. They didn't, they knew when to take their fights. They were more like objective oriented. So yeah, that's good for them, and they advanced to the next round of the Cygnus Cup.
Yeah, with that, we will be taking a short break, and we will be coming up next with the second match of the day. So, guys, please stay tuned and do engage in the comment sections as well.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Cygnus Cup Season 3. This is the round of 24. I'm your caster, Venom. I'm going to be your caster for this game. It's between We Don't Snipe on the blue side and Zohunt on the red side. So we know that Zohunt are the team to beat. So this is going to be a really interesting game. The last match winners where Parallax Redux they advance to the next round. Who is it gonna be from this match? Is it gonna be Zohan or is it gonna be We Don't Snipe? We are about to find out. This is the second match of the day, and there's gonna be a few matches coming up after this as well. So stay tuned to the stream, and share the stream with your friends so everyone can watch and you know support the game. So with that, we're gonna move on to the draft phase soon, and I think both the teams are ready. So we're just a few moments, and we're gonna start with the draft phase. Here we go. What are We Don't Snipe gonna ban? Team Snipe, they have Jen is gonna ban for the first. Are we gonna see? Is it gonna be the Marcel Paquito? Is it gonna be a Kaja ban maybe because the Kaja was pretty good in the last game as well. But I think we're gonna see some standard bans, maybe a Zushin ban as well. But hey, let's see. The whole draft is really, okay. We have the Grog being taken out. Interesting. I think yeah, Grog was banned a couple of times in the previous matches as well, so it's not very surprising. We might see an Atlas ban, a Fredrin ban, or maybe another Raw. It looks like the tanky heroes are mostly banned these days. That's what the general consensus is, and it's not going to be very different, I believe. Other than that, we still have the Caribbean ban. Okay. So it looks like they might pick tanky heroes the side of Team Zohan. So carry is a good ban if that's the plan. But that team, We Don't Snipe, they don't want them to ban the tanky heroes. They don't want them to pick the tanky heroes. So they're just gonna ban all the tanky, utility junglers and the roamers, the Grok and the Fredrin being taken out. I wouldn't be surprised if they ban that Kai as well. I'm not talking about Zohan. I'm talking about We Don't Snipe. Okay, the Fovea is being taken out. That's interesting. But the Paquito and Marcel are still open. Are they gonna go for the Paquito Marcel ban or are they gonna take another tanky hero out? Let's see. We don't snipe with the first phase of the ban. They're gonna get the first pick as well. So they can go for the Paquito. They don't have to ban it, I guess. But since the Phobius is banned, Paquito will have a slight advantage now. Okay, the Guinevere being taken out. I can get behind it, Guinevere with her, spatial migration and Violet Requiem combo can be really annoying unless you have a Purify. Even if you have a Purify, it's gonna be on cooldown, and her skills don't have much cooldown. So I can get behind that idea, especially in the jungle. Guinevere is really broken. Her jungle clear is also pretty quick. It's not that slow. It's deceptively quick actually. What do Zohan have in their mind though? I think they want to go okay. They want to ban the Marcel. Paquito is still open, to be honest, and there's not many heroes. Actually, the Freya is open as well. It looks like the Freya is either a ban or pick hero these days. She's definitely in the meta right now, and she's a really good flex pick. But again, yeah, not surprised. The Paquito is gonna be picked. Oh, is it gonna be the Red Tree Paquito? No, he's changed it to Flicker. So EXP Paquito, and now you don't have the Phobias, so you have to look for something else. In the meanwhile, Atlas was open the whole time, and Zohan they're gonna go for the Atlas. What is Falcon gonna pick? They can go for that high jungler, since there's no carry, or they can go for like a Zushin or a Gord pick. Okay, they're gonna go for the Gord instead. So yeah, pretty standard picks coming in from the side of Team Zohan. And We Don't Snipe have got the Paquito. So what else are they gonna pick? They can go for the Minotaur is still open as well. Maybe a Kaja. Zushin is still open. Zatian is open as well. Or maybe a Kimi. We don't know. But let's find out. EXP is already being picked. And in jungler, the YSS is open. There's a few good junglers open right now. And Akai is also open. Since there's no carry, I think Akai would be a good option. But no, the Valentina, okay. I see what their mentality is because Valentina can just steal the fatal links and be a nuisance the whole game. And also I think she's gonna do very well with the Mystic Gush as well if she steals the Mystic Gush. So either case, it's gonna be good. And we have the Belleric being picked from the side of We Don't Snipe. Okay, it looks like Belleric has also been a common theme in most of these matches right now, but it's really good. Okay, Moskov, it's gonna be good against the Moskov because Moskov is a DPS hero. So yeah, it's like, but if the Moscow goes for like a DHS or like, he goes for the Malefic gun, then he can burst down the Belleric as well. But anyway, second ban phase, Zohan are gonna start with it, and they're gonna get the first pick in the second ban phase as well. What can they ban? Definitely a jungler, I believe, but even they're yet to pick a jungler, and the enemies are yet to pick a gold laner. So I think a gold laner would be a better ban than a jungler. So let's see. It's gonna be either gold or jungle ban from Zohan anyways. We don't see a lot of gold ban, but the Claude is gonna be taken away. Okay, the Claude fares really well against most. It's like a meta marksman, so it makes sense. The Claude being banned. What are We Don't Snipe gonna do? They have not picked their EXP. I'm talking about Sohan. Are they gonna back the EXP though? Team We Don't Snipe because they can go for the EXP or the jungle ban. EXP ban would make a little bit more sense because they want to pick the jungler as well. And in the EXP, I think they can go for an obscure Esme ban or like they can go for an Alice ban or like any other annoying EXP. There's so many EXP these days, but it depends on them. And oh, actually, the Freya is open as well. Either team can go for the Freya ban because the Freya can either work in the gold lane or the EXP lane as well. But it might be a jungler ban as well. Let's just see. 4 seconds remain. Three, two. We have the Hirara being banned instead. Okay, has to be a respect ban because I think like there's a really professional Hirara player on the side of Team Zohan. There has to be. And Hirara is actually really, really devastating in the early game, but kind of falls off in the damage department in the late game. So yeah, I can get behind the Hirara ban, of course. What else do we have? Another gold lane ban, or are they gonna go for jungler ban? I mean, if you don't want to pick Daka, you can just ban it instead, or like the Baxia is still open. And is there any other jungler? Okay, the Freya is still open. Can be played as a jungler as well, by the way. Jungler, gold lane, EXP lane. Freya is, you know, very versatile. But the Haruti is gonna be banned instead. Okay, so they're locking down the gold lane heroes and making it easier for the Moskov to scale in the early game. So I see what their bans and I see like what their plan is. What is next gonna ban? There's just one hero remaining. You can go for the jungler or the EXP ban. Quite a few heroes open, but I think it's gonna be more of like a comfort ban now because it's gonna be like, what is the Paquito not good against? Let's ban that. Or is there like a good utility jungler open? Let's ban that. Other than that, I don't think they need to worry much because most of the heroes are already gone. Most of the meta heroes. Okay, Lapu Lapu being banned. Yeah, it can be pretty good against the Paquito. We don't see Lapu Lapu ban much, but Harley is gonna be picked from the side of Team Zohan. I did not see that coming, to be honest, but it looks like the Harley, Dusty Mizo on the Harley, and Harley can be pretty dangerous, especially for can literally punish down most of the heroes. But I think like they're yet to pick the goal lane, right? We don't snipe, so depends on their goal lane. But Bakshia is open. That would be a really, really good pick. Bakshia pick would be really good in this scenario. We don't have a carry and there's gonna be no Lunox either, so it's not gonna be bursted down. And is it gonna be the Bakshia? Is hovering over it, and the other pick, Nyx, hasn't even shown what he's gonna use. He is on the Granger, so the Granger and Bakshia are gonna be the final picks from the side of Team We Don't Snipe, and pretty good. I was expecting either a Bakshia or a Kai pick. There is the Harley on the other side. What's the EXP pick gonna be for the side of Team Zohan? Let's find out. Against the Paquito, Freya, to be honest, can be good, but I think Esmeralda is the better choice. But the Baxia will, you know, melt down her shield. So yeah, I can see like Yuzong. The issue is if the Paquito builds a halberd, Yuzong can just die with like one combo from Paquito, so it's gonna be difficult to go ban for ban with the Paquito with the Yuzong pick. But as I said, the Freya is gonna be picked, so Freya EXP lane and Paquito is also in the EXP. So yeah, pretty good, like standard picks coming in from both teams with like a little bit of tweaking in between, like the Harley pick, and there we have the Belleric pick as well. So I'm just looking at who can pick off the Harley. There doesn't look like anyone from We Don't Snipe who can successfully pick off the Harley. Maybe the Bakshia, but again, depends on the like very micro dependent game from the side of Team Zohan. And they also have the Atlas, with the for the Fatal Links. Kind of leaning on the side of Team Sohan because of their draft of this game. And I think We Don't Snipe have a good chance as well, but their early game is way stronger than their like late game, to be honest. And Zohan have a stronger late game, of course. So it's gonna be the early versus late matchup again, especially when the Moscow and the Freya hit their level ceiling, with their gold spike as well in the late game. And here we are, third season of the Cygnus, season three of the Cygnus Cup. It's the round of 24. We have Team We Don't Snipe on the left side, and we have Zohan on the right side with Team Red. So looking at the laning as well, standard laning coming in. Harley is gonna start from the creep, I guess, near the red. No, he's actually going for the Granger. Oh, Dusty Muso wanted to go for the enemy crab, but is unsuccessful, unfortunately. And what else do we have? Bakshia will try to rotate to the goal lane because it started from his blue buff. And that was Dusty Mizo couldn't get the crab, so he's gonna do the same, but it looks like he's gonna rotate to his EXP counterpart at least. In the mid lane, the Belleric is pretty low, and if you're a Belleric, you can't do much, you just have to stand and take the damage, sort of. What about the Atlas? This very low Atlas. Oh my god, the Atlas. He was like, he didn't use his flicker at least. That was a good, like, that was the saving grace. But yeah, pretty much a stalemate. Like 100 goal lead doesn't mean much. Harley still trying to take the enemy jungle. Successfully gets it as well. Bakshia, is he gonna do? You can't do much to Harley, to be honest. But wait, he's gonna be taken. Dusty Mizo might be taken down now. But that was good movement coming in from Dusty Mizo, to be honest. And I think it's gonna be the Valentina is gonna be taken down instead. So Harley literally baited the Valentina, and the Atlas successfully took the kill with his. The CC on the Atlas is so high that you can barely escape it mostly, and we can see the bot lane as well. Moscow is sort of freezing the lane and you know freezing the lane and not letting the Grunge completely farm as well. Elsewhere we can see the Freya. Freya is pretty much dominating her lane as well. She's gonna hit the level 4. Paquito is also gonna hit level 4 soon. Both the EXP are level 4, so we have to see what this team fight is gonna make for both the teams and who gets the turtle. So 4 members already there. I think Harley's gonna go for the Paquito, but like it's not gonna be enough, of course. It's gonna escape with 30% HP, but Atlas is gonna go in. Valkyrie's Descent being used as well. Mystic Gush coming in from the board, and the Bakshia is gonna be taken out. And looks like the Freya wants more blood, it seems, and the Paquito might be the next target. He seems like he's pretty low, so yeah, I think the Paquito is gonna fall as well. He has his flicker at least, and the Atlas has that as well. So Paquito is gonna be 3-0 lead for Zohan inside 3 minutes. Already leading by almost 2k gold, and the objective turtle is gonna go for the side of Team Zohan as well. So yeah, big advantage for the side of Zohan, 2k gold lead as well. Fatal Links coming out, gets both the Valentina, and is it gonna survive? No, I think it's gonna fall, right? And the Belleric is gonna fall as well. Good engage from the Atlas again, it's not even like they're playing, they have like extremely broken heroes, like the Atlas and everyone is pretty good, but their coordination and their, team fights they're taking is, look at the Mystic Dash coming in as well, forces the Flicker out of the Grunzer. They don't have much resources left, the side of Team We Don't Snipe, so they have to play careful now. And since it's already a 3k gold disadvantage, they have to start playing a bit passive. Okay, so I think the Grunzer might be taken on now, but nah, the Flicker being used up by the Moscow is gonna be enough though. I think that okay, the Moscow just goes out of harvester, but nah, the Baxia is gonna be successfully taken out, taking the Moscow out. So is this gonna be like a mini comeback for the set? But look at the top lane. The Freya has eaten up all the gold of the top turret, and the Paquito is aware of the Freya. Looks like he wants to still go for the Freya, but nah. Looks like looking at the gold of different heroes, Freya Spear Destruction actually connects onto the Grandeur. That was really precise, the precision personified from the Moscow, gets the Grandeur and the Mystic Gush coming in and is going to take down the Belleric. So yeah, I didn't think the Belleric was a good pick anyways, because who are you even gonna taunt? Like they don't have those sort of heroes, other than the Moscow, which I can get behind, but he has a lot of blink as well. So that's it from the Belleric is gone, and Bakshi on his blue buff. Wait, what about the Harleys? Is he gonna go for the kill onto the Valentina? Just escapes with 1 HP, and she's gonna recall now. So yeah, looking at the gold as well, Moskov and Freya and Harley are like on 3.5k gold already inside 5 minutes. So them three are gonna be really difficult to check even in the late game as well. Flicker being used up by the Belleric, and the Freya is still going with her Valkyrie's Descent, gets the Paquito, and the Harley gets the Baxia as well. Yeah, it looks like it's a mismatch. It looks like it looks like we don't snipe are gonna have a really rough game because Zohan are already 10-1 up. The gold lead is already 6k. It's gonna be 7k soon, and even in the middle lane, they're gonna look at that Mystic Gush coming in and takes down the Valentina already. So, sometimes it's not even about the pick. Sometimes it's about how well you play, how well your team synchronizes with you, how good is your synergy, and we can see top notch. That's like top notch coming in from the side of Team Zohan. Did he use a Spear of Destruction? Yes, I think he did, and gets the kill on the Grandeur as well. You can't do much right now if your team. We can smile, but we have to be still patient because it can be like in a game of ML it can be anyone's game, but from now by the looks of it looks like it's Zohan's game for the taking, and I hope they don't throw though because it's really easy to throw a game as we have already watched in the last one. Fatal Links, perfect Fatal Links connection with the Mystic Gush already being used, and the Belleric's ult and the taunt is not going to be enough. both the Belleric and both the Belleric and the Valentina fought along with the Bakshi as well. I think it might be GG's because look at the Paquito. He's not gonna escape it, of course. And maybe what about the Freya? Okay, the shield came in clutch to dodge the turret damage. A calculated, riskless gaming from Zohan. So yeah, I want to see if they go for the Lord or they just directly go for the next spawning turtle. They can go for the Lord. They might not go for the Lord and just end it. But wait, why is the Bakshia going in like that? Oh no, he got baited in. I think he just saw Moskov and thought there was no one else nearby. But yeah, this might be the beginning of the end for Wigan Smile because look at Zohan. They're just styling on them now. They're recalling and everything. Okay, the turret push. The turret is gonna push the minions away. But are they gonna just kill the enemies? Are they gonna just take down the enemies, or are they gonna take down We Don't Smiles, members, or are they just gonna go for the objective? That's what I'm wondering right now, because Harley is like a playing like a pure assassin, look, going for the Belleric as well, and almost gets him, if not for the flicker. But never mind, the Granger gets the kill onto the Harley instead. And is the Freya gonna survive with the vengeance? No, a double kill for the Freya. Look at the damage and the life steal coming in, and she's just gonna blink out from the enemy's base as well. So Freya is like, yeah, Freya is going. She does not care, to be honest. She just sees kills and picks them up like it's a ranked game. But the thing is, their gold lead is 10k now, and it's difficult. Like even if you're a really good team, it's difficult to come back from that sort of a deficit. So we don't smile. Are they gonna be smiling after this match? That's what I'm wondering. But look at the position of the athletes, though. He has his fatal links. In fact, most of the resources are up for the side of Team Zohan, even the only other than the vengeance of the Freya. So yeah, Dark Harley Dustamizo is gonna get the Lord, and this might be the final Lord push. It's just been 8.5 minutes, by the way, and it looks like the match is already almost over. So yeah, okay, his Moscow still has a Spear of Destruction. If it connects in a crucial spot, I think it's gonna be game over for We Don't Smile. But again, I see that the Valentina has the fatal links of the Atlas. She can go for a good set of Atlas has already got his immortality as well. Let me see. Atlas has his immortality, so he can. I think he's gonna fearlessly dive in now. And once the immortality procs, he's gonna just go away, so they can't get a kill anyways. Wow, look at the side. Lanes are also perfectly synced. It seems they're surely gonna get the top turret, right? They're gonna get the top inhibitor. Atlas is zoning them out, and Harley's ult is gonna do some damage on the Bakshia, but is this gonna be the final Lord push? Okay, Atlas coming in the Fatalist gets the Paquito only, but it's still enough because the Mystic Gush is gonna take care of the Valentina, and the Moscow is gonna take care of the Belleric. But wait, the Bakshia is supposed to be tanked, but he's not because of the farm deficit. And it's the first game to Zohan. GG's. They win the round of 24 and they advance onto the next round. So yeah, this was pretty a one-sided game, and I think, as I said, they're the team to beat, so it's not going to be easy beating Zohan. But GG's to We Don't Smile as well. They tried their best, and with that, the second match of the day has concluded. Zohan advanced to the next round, and we will be back after a short break. So stay tuned, guys.
Hello
Hello,
guys,
everyone.
welcome to Cygnus Cup Season 3. My name is Same and my partner is here with
Venom.
yeah, Venom. You there, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think, Venom? This tournament
Yeah, so
thing.
this is the Cygnus Cup Season 3 is the round of 24, and we have Quincy on the blue side and Opai Squad on the red side. So it's me, Venom, and my co-caster is Amy. So yeah, Amy, this welcome to the stream. I think this is our first game for casting today. So what are you looking forward to for this particular match?
I think when I watch the match, I think both of these two teams are very strong. So I think we will have a good watch today here. But I think when I watch, I think there's a lot of Bharat picks, man. I don't know why. I think Bharat is the new meta here.
Yeah, I think so too. Barats can be either good or bad depending on how you use it. But here we are with the ban phase, first phase of the ban. Mogoto, okay, Mogoda lover from the
That's a
side
nice
of
name,
team.
man. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
nice name.
that's a nice name from the side of Team Quincy. They're gonna have the first ban and they're gonna have the first pick as well. So what do you think the bans are gonna be? I think it's gonna be a Marcel, Paquito, or the utility junglers ban, or like sometimes it's like a Phobius gets banned as well. And also there's Atlas. So what do you
Yeah.
expect from the ban
I
phase?
mean, I mean, Atlas is very good, man. I think they should ban it. Yeah, Paquito is obvious, man. Paquito is very strong. And let's see about Archu. What do you think? I think Atlas is going to be banned.
Yeah, I think so as well. Let's see what they have in their minds. I'm not sure about it, but there's Atlas, there's Marcel is also open, really broken right now, and there's also Fredrin and Akai and like the utility junglers. And yeah, there we go. Marcel gets taken out as well. So we still have a few bans remaining from the first phase. Let's see what it's gonna be.
I mean, it's like you have to give something so that you can take some two things, right? It's like that. So what are they trying to pick here in the first pick? Akai is banned, obviously. So they are going for, I think, Atlas or Jujin is also good. Even if it's nerf, it's very good. The sustain in the lane is very good.
Yeah, so Opai squad, let's see what they're gonna ban. Is it gonna be a Zushin ban? Gonna be a Fredrin ban, or is it gonna be something different like a Minotaur? Or like we've also seen some Kaja bans to be honest. So it,
Yeah,
it can
Kagaben.
be there's quite a few bands here that I'm looking forward to. Some people also ban the phobias. It's okay, I guess, because the second okay, that there we go. Literally the
Yes.
phobias gets banned. So like let's see what the next ban is gonna be. I think like they want to pick a lot of blink heroes, the side of Team Opai squad, and I think like Team Quincy they want to get the Fredrin or like they don't want to just pick any utility junglers. They want to go for like a lot of, like a squishy, like a maybe a YSS or like a assassin in their jungler, so they don't want that guy to be picked. So we'll have to wait and see what the other bands are gonna be. The Grok is still open, the Atlas is still open, and the Zushin is still open. But the Freya, I almost forgot to mention the
Okay.
Freya. Freya is very versatile in the EXP lane. It can go to the gold and
Yeah.
it can sometimes be used as a jungler as well. So Freya is a good ban. It's like could be a really good flex pick. But they have the first
Mm.
pick, so we have to see what their first pick can be.
Yeah, they have the first pick, so I think the first pick is going to be crucial here. Oh, the Queenie. Queenie is very strong again. The God pick. What? Do you expect this pick or what? I thought they're
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
take.
yeah. Guard. The thing is, guard has been a staple pick in every game. Last game, Zohan used guard, and they were really good with it. There is the Atlas. I thought
Yeah,
like Quincy will get both the Atlas and the guard, but like at least they got the guard. And I think they might go for a Kimi or a Zushin, but like Eve, yeah, Eve is pretty solid as
okay.
well with the real world manipulation. It can combo really well with the Atlas. Once he connects his fatal link, she can just do full damage with her ult. So what is the other? I'm expecting a roam pick this time from the side of Team Queen Sheep, but there's like the most of the rooms are either pick Marcel and Atlas are gone. So what are the other rooms that they have in their mind right now?
I think they're going to pick some, like, what to say, poke hero, I think. And Atlas and Eve, I think they're very good combination here. at the mid so that they can gank early, clear the lane, and go ganking. So what's the Kaja? Kaja is good, but I think mid. I think it favors Eve and Atlas. I think. What do you say?
Yeah, I think they're gonna have a little bit more of the mid control, but Kaja is like mostly good at like suppressing the enemy. I think it's for the Eve. If he suppresses the Eve,
Yeah.
her ult will be cancelled. So I think that's the plan for now. And they're the side of team Queen, not Oppai squad. Yeah, they're on the red side, right? So they're yet to pick their third hero. They can just mirror, they can just mirror Team Quincy
Yeah.
and go for a EXP pick because the Sora has already been picked as well. And they're gonna do that. They're gonna
Oh,
go for the Yuzong pick. So that's it for the first phase of the draft. Now we have Oppai squad with the first ban in the second phase. So what bans can we expect? The jungler hasn't been picked, right, from the side of Team Quincy. So maybe the jungler or gold lane ban.
I think depending on the Oppai squad, they're not going for like full damage here. They're going for poke. I think so. We'll see. I think carry is good here, depending on their hero. I think they should ban carry here.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, yeah, Carry can be
also,
picked by Quincy, so Carry might be a good pick, but nah, they're gonna go for the Fanny
Fanny.
ban.
Yeah. I did not
I
expect
mean,
that one.
yeah, I see. I think like there's more of a respect ban. They know someone from Quincy who's really good at Fanny, so that's why they're banning it. But elsewhere, I think there's gonna be another jungler ban or like a marksman ban coming in. So yeah, as you
Yeah,
said, the Carry gets banned. So yeah, that's like a good prediction, and the Carry gets taken up. Carry does a lot of damage, especially with a tanky hero, so that's a good viable ban. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of marksman bans now. I think like we're gonna see some jungler bans. So let's see what they have.
Jungler. I think there's a possibility of like Balman is also there, like very tanky hero and can deal also damage. So we'll see about that one. The Fedrin. Okay, they're always taking out the tanky hero, man. Tanky hyper.
Yeah,
What?
they are. And like Dakai was gone, I expected the Fredrin ban. Like the only hero that's remaining is Bakshia now. If the
Mm,
Bakshia goes away, there's gonna be no utility junglers left. So this is actually a good area for the Baras to be picked, to be honest, since there's like no carry. I don't think he's gonna pick the Sun because it's just like showing off right now. He's definitely gonna pick a different hero. I think
yeah.
Oppai. So let's see what they're gonna go for. Like a Claude, it seems. Yeah, Claude is a very solid pick,
Yeah.
especially if the Moskov is banned. So I don't know what the Moskov ban was about, but they lost the Claude, it seems. And why do I feel
Mm.
like they wanted to pick the Claude instead and ban the Moskov? But it looks like Oppai Squad got the Claude. So yeah, is it gonna be the Luo Yi or is it gonna be something else like the Zushin or maybe a Kiwi?
Louis is not because they need a marksman and a hyper. So I think they're going for like Harry is also good here.
Yeah, Harriet is really good, but I think there will be too much magic damage, so we have to
Yeah.
see. I don't know about the Luo. Yeah, they already picked the mage, which is Gord. So I think like it's gonna change, of course. Yeah, there's gonna be a jungle and a marksman pick. So is it gonna be the Suyu or is it gonna be okay Beatrix? Beatrix
Yeah.
can be really good to be honest. Depends on the user. Very user dependent hero, the Beatrix. But now we're gonna see the Irithel instead. Irithel and the Suyu is gonna be locked in the jungle. Irithel versus Claude. I think Claude can win potentially that matchup once he has his blazing duet at full stacks. What is the last hero gonna be for the side of Oppai squad? There's so many good junglers open right now, and one of them is Leo Mord, which is showing.
Yeah, it's a high mobility. So we'll see. We'll see. I think it depends on how you play the hero, man. For Leo mode, I think they have a lot of. There's Kaza, there's Gord. They can catch you easily and can kill you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So Kaja is really good against like the squishy junglers. Okay, he's gonna go for the Leo Mort. It's interesting because both the teams have gone for like the junglers are like they scale very well in the early game. Those are the sort of junglers they've gone for with okay, decent sustain and good damage. So that's what the vibes I'm getting. I think like which team do you think has the better draft right now?
I think Team Oppai, you have to play very fast because they have like Irritel and Sui is very strong in the late game, and there's
Uh-huh.
obviously there's Kaza here, but it all depends on the mistake, right? One mistake
Yeah,
can cause everything. So we'll see who makes the mistake, and we'll
absolutely. Look at the
we'll
looking
purify,
at
man.
both of
Yes, we'll purify it.
yeah.
One god
There's
and
two purifies.
so we'll
Also
see the.
looking at the draft, it looks like I think team Opai have a slight advantage early game, like you said, and team. Actually, they have the Claude as well to cover up. So to me, it looks like only the Edithel is gonna be good for late game for the side of Quincy, and other than that, there's always the lingering trouble with the Gord. But here we are in the land of dawn. This is the round of 24 of the Cygnus Cup season 3. We have Opai squad on the red side to my right, and to my left we have Quincy on the blue side. So standard rotation, standard laning coming in, and standard rotations as well. I think they're gonna both of the thing with Suyu is he can just camp one area like the bot lane, and once
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
level 3, he has his ultimate, so he can start immediately ganking. So that's the advantage. I'd like to see some early gank with the Suyu, and maybe an invade is
Mm.
coming up.
I think this Opai squad can play early very much because they have a lot of poke damage going on with the Atlas, with the Yif. So we'll see about that one. Nice, nice.
Okay, all four of them have culminated in the mid lane from the side of Team Oppai squad, but yeah. So the Yuzong tried to help. I think Yuzong is going to rotate a little bit more than the Sora. That's what it looks like from now. Yuzong also has a little bit more advantage over the Sora, especially in the early phase. You can already
Mm.
see Sora is chipped down to 40% HP, and Leomord is taking his red buff. What is Suyu doing? He's already level 3, so he can start, just utilizing his full skill set from now on. I think like Suyu is gonna gang the Suyu's gonna
Oh,
gang the EXP lane. So they need a dominant size or like another anti-heal item for the Yuzong, of course, but I think Leomord will gank Urithel, so it's like opposite ganking from both the teams.
I think in the turtle phase, the probability chance of you getting the turtle is very high. The mobility. So yeah, we'll see about that one. And so he's ganking top and nice, but he won't kill it. He's just gonna poke. Turtle time is here. So Timopai is
Yeah, I
coming.
think I think Yuzong shouldn't have used this Petrify so early. Now even if he has his Black Dragon form, he can't
Look at
Petrify
Aizen.
anymore.
Look at Aizen. Nice, nice, nice skin. Nice. See,
Okay, there's a big team fight going on. There's the Black Dragon form being used. Is gonna catch the yet, but I think he's gonna fall instead. That's why I thought like the Yuzong should have had his. Wait, look at the sustain on the Yuzong. He's
look at the
still
sustain,
alive,
man.
but
Look
I
at the
think
sustain. Whoa.
yeah, the Yuzong. Yeah, he shouldn't have used this Petrify. He'd have done way better with this Petrify in this team fight. But it's a 3-4-0 trade in favor of Team Quincy. So Quincy in complete control over the early game gets the turtle as well. So it's a 3-4 nil and turtle,
It's complete
advantage for the
opposite,
side of
man.
Team Quincy. Yeah, 1500 goal lead as well in two
Yeah,
and a half
and I mean,
minutes. So I think Quincy have like complete control right now. Even the Irithel is harassing the Cloud in the bot lane.
I think it's a complete opposite of what I'm saying here. So we'll see about that. I think Team Opai has a greater chance at first,
Oh
but
no.
I don't know, man. It's
Leomord was probably FK. He got killed by 3 members of Team Quincy, so I don't know what that was about, but you can't just give away kills like that.
it's a very crucial time, man. You can't afford a mistake here. And Aizen is dead. Nice one from Larry. Even if Leomord is dead, they got a kill from the XP.
Yeah. Good fatal links coming in from Larry. Gets the solo kill on the. Okay.
Okay, that's
There seems
awesome.
to be like a net issue from side of Leomord, like he said. So
Hmm.
the game is going to be paused for a while.
Nice fight from Quincy, man. They got the turtle, they got the kill, but look at the sustain from Yuzong, man. For 10 seconds, he didn't die from the sustainability of his lifesteal.
Yeah, so it will
Mm.
depend on the itemization of both the teams. I think whoever gets the anti-heal very soon, they're gonna be at an advantage. Sora is building dominance as I can see. Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
And for now, I think the Leomord he has some net issues, or maybe it's the whole team who is facing net issue. We'll have to see an update on that. But for now, Team Quincy is well in the lead.
Well in the lead. So what do you think, Venom? What do you think about this pick from Team Oppai? Can they do it? Like even if they lost a turtle, can they still come on?
Yeah, I mean, like, look, it's very difficult to predict like MLBB games because most of the times you can also make a comeback. It depends on like how their mid game phase is up, and from the looks of it now, it looks like Quincy have an advantage. But of course, Oppai can come back, and the Cloud is gonna have really good scaling in the late game. I think the Yuzong is gonna be kind of falling off in the late game, of course. But other than that, we already saw Larry had a really good Fatal Links connection onto Aizen, the Suyu of Team Quincy. So if they can keep that up, they can keep picking off the enemy jungler, or like actually the Sora got picked up. So if they can keep picking off the heroes of Team Quincy, they can definitely win.
Yeah. And even if like God and their MM have Purify, you can just try to drag the hyper hyper XP or this thing. Even if you kill a thing, you have a very high advantage of winning, man. Like you can just burst him and just let the play go on. Even if they have Purify, so we'll see about Timopai. What do they think about that one?
Okay,
Nice.
there's kill onto the Claude by the Suyu. I think that was pre-calculated already. They already made the
Mm.
plan when the game was paused, but the game has begun now, and it's a 5-1 lead for the side of Team Quincy. So I wanted to believe they can make a comeback, and I still believe that they can do like well, but you know, rematch. They're asking
Rematch.
for a rematch. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna work, but
Yeah.
okay, I don't know about I don't I'm not sure about like what the rules are for the rematch, but I'm pretty certain that like if it's a personal issue with the net, you're not gonna get a rematch. So yeah, I don't think it's a server issue as of yet. So let's see, like yeah, if you provide the necessary proofs that like everyone was lagging and there was a server issue, then that's a different cause. But now let's see how the team fight shapes up in the bot lane.
Mm.
The lead, yeah, the 1.5k lead is still pretty close, but 5v5 fight in the turtle lane is gonna be really interesting. I think there's gonna be a lot of kills now.
Nice. There's Suyu got the Sky Piercer and he got 3 kills, so we'll see about it. Look at the backline. Look at the backline from Yuzong. Nice.
Yeah, the
Suyu got the
Suyu gets the
kill.
turtle, and the Mystic Gush is gonna be used. Gets the Atlas, but is the Yuzong gonna survive? No, it's gonna fall to
No,
the hands of the Suyu. They want more. It looks like they want more.
um,
Sora goes in for the Leomord. Leomord is gonna be taken away. Yeah, so Leomord is 0-3-0 already. Like maybe like I don't know what's up with his lag and everything, but if it's better
render than to play with this. Oh, wow.
to surrender than play with this net. Okay, I don't know why he's typing all that. We can see that, and of course, like if it's a personal issue, then that's way different. You can't go in a tournament with like bad internet. So that's the thing. And look at the Atlas being
This is
bursted
fun,
down
man.
by the Spiel and the Gord. Is he gonna survive? Gord has a lot of CC. Mystic Dash coming in and takes down the Atlas as well. So yeah, big advantage for the side of Team Quincy.
I think Suyu, if he got the kill and if he's top in the lead, I think he can deal a lot of damage, man. Like super damage. And even he got 4 kill and 3 assists, so the damage is gonna be very high. I think this is over for Oppai, but if Quincy make a mistake and give out the kill, I think they might make a comeback. But we have to see if they make a mistake or not.
Absolutely, Quincy haven't made that big of a mistake yet, and I'm not sure if they're gonna. But yeah, the game changes when there's important objectives like the Lord spawning, and how you like play
Mm.
around those objectives. That's another crucial part. You just can't go kill hungry every time. So that's about it. And goal difference matters a lot in MLB. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not HOK or Wild Rift that the goal difference is not going to matter much. Unless snowballing in MLBB literally helps you win the match, unless you just throw away the game. So for now, it looks like the Yuzong is just gonna stay in that bush, and it's gonna should be a free turtle. for
Maybe
Bumblebee,
freeze
so
man.
he's gonna use his Ritual and get the turtle. Free turtle for this QNC. Are they gonna gank on the Yuzong? He still has his Black Dragon farm, I'm pretty sure, so he's gonna escape with that. But no, the
He's
Mystic,
dead,
the
he's dead.
Gore comes in with the Mystic Gush and takes out. I'm pretty sure the Kaja also used his Divine Judgment onto the Yuzong, so that's it. And elsewhere, the Sora got caught. The Sora caught the enemy, Leomord, I think. Yeah, the Leomord was caught by the Sora, and it was an easy kill. And the Atlas is gonna be taken out as well. Now is the final moments for the Eve because she's also gonna fall to the Gord. So yeah, the Gord is really annoying. That's why it's either banned or pick every game, most of the games.
I'm not sure about that Larry decision, man. Like their XP was dead and they're trying to go in. It's a poor judgment from him, I think. And they're going through the middle, so we'll see. Are they gonna poke or they're going to wait for Lord?
Yeah. So looks like they're gonna easily get the Lord if they keep this pressure up. I'd like them to see if Quincy should push the bot lane for now, and when the Lord comes, they should keep the minions on the side of team. Yeah, Quincy should keep the minions on the side of the enemy team. Yeah, so that's it. Opai, yeah. Opai need to really play defensively now. They need to wait for the Quincy to make a mistake. Otherwise, they're just gonna get killed if they try to pick a fight with Quincy because they're already leading by 8k. And the gold department and the jungler, the Suyu, is on 7k already. Just been 9 minutes. And I think he's level 13, yeah. So he's like way ahead of the farm right now.
Way ahead, man. So this Opai team, they need to catch someone. Even if it's Tang, it's okay, man. They need to catch someone. Like Tang or XP, anyone. They just need to catch someone and they can try to drag the fight. Even if not four, not three, or not two, man. Just one. If Atlas can drag. We'll see about that one. They're gonna give up the Lord and Leo Mod's gonna push the bottom, I think.
Yeah, I think I could have pushed the bot. They're still in the top lane, but yeah, it's fine. We're not gonna get the turret as well, but now it depends on how they push with the Lord, how well they sing the lanes. Team Quincy should focus on the bot lane, pushing the bot lane because they still have another turret up there. And if you are Team Oppai, then you should just stay back and wait for Quincy to make a mistake, and certainly there's the threat of the Atlas and the Eve and the Yuzong coming
Yeah,
in with their ults. So they have good ults. Team Oppa have really good ults. If they can use it, like synchronize it well and synergize with their team members, they can literally wipe out Team Quincy. But the problem is the farm difference. Look at the Divine Judgment and the Mystic Gush being
oh
used up.
man.
Larry is just gonna be taken down like that. Let me look at his build. He has Guardian helmet, so it doesn't have much physical or magic defense. So that was bound to happen. You can have a lot of HP, but still that's not enough. Look at Yu Zhong. He goes in with his Petrify combo, Purify being used up by the Uritel, and the Yuzong is gonna be taken down. Both the Purifiers being used up by the Uritel and the Gord. So yeah, you can like expect that. You can't drive in with the Petrify unless you're pretty sure that they don't have their Purify, and
Yeah,
he paid
yeah,
the
yeah.
price for that.
I think their support just meant from Opai team, man. Like their tank positioning is very bad, I think. And the Yuzo, man. I don't know, man. Their tank is dead, so you have to just stay back and farm the lane that's come in, but he wanted to do something and he's dead. So there's a gold difference of like 10k, man. 10k, 11k, man. So it's a lot ahead. So you just need to stay the best, take some creep, and just wait for them to come, like to make a mistake. You know, you can't afford a mistake here unless you're high in the lead of rank. So there's a scoreboard of 15 and 1.
Yeah,
Do
it's a
you
pretty
think
one-sided match from Quincy,
do
if
you
that's what it
think
looks like.
it was supposed to happen like this? Do you think about that one? Do you thought about it?
Not really. I don't know the teams personally, but of course, if they're in the round of 24, both of them have really, tried their hard to come to this far. It's to this stage of this tournament. So both teams up to it pretty good. The last game I commented was of Zohunt, and we don't smile. So we don't smile. So I was I knew that Zohan were a strong team, so I kind of expected
Yeah,
that
this is
result. But
something.
here, I think maybe there's like a connection issue or something like Diomort said. That might be a big factor. Other than that, it's like complete domination from the side of Team Quincy, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. We know, like sometimes this is the thing. This is what happens in MLBB. That once you get a farm difference, it's very difficult to come back from there. But hey, the match is not over yet. Let's see if
Yeah,
like
it's not
Quincy
wrong.
can finish it out, or like they can, the Opai can make a comeback of some sort.
Yeah, like I said, this Oppai team, Larry, they're tank. They just need to drag one, man. You have to kill, drag one, kill, and you have to just drag out the game. Go for late game, man. They cannot afford a mistake here, man. If they afford a mistake, it's over.
It's over and it's already almost late game here as we can see 13 minutes. Score is
Mm.
15-1 as well. At least they have the inhibitors up. That's the only saving grace for them right now for the side of Team Opai. But yeah, I mean, I think Larry can do a really good set if he wants, but he's gonna get the backup from his team. Look how far he is ahead of his team. So that's the whole
The
point. Like
positioning
you
is
have
so
to.
bad, man. Like I'm a tank player myself, so I can see the positioning, man. Look at the position from the Atlas, their Yizong, and their mates. So you have to stay back, man. You have to stay back. You have to clear the lane. So so that Quincy can make a mistake, man. Try to drag in. You have to force a mistake here.
Yeah, there's gonna be
That
a fight, I believe, coming up soon because the Lord has already marched down the top lane against the top inhibitor as well. So they're at a big advantage right now, Team Quincy, and there's a fight coming in.
I
Phantom State
believe.
is going to be used up by the Leomord, and are we going to see a fight? Black Dragon form being used up by the Yuzong as well, but it's sort of a defensive one. Ethel, is he going to go? Is she going to dive in? Not yet, but look at the Yuzong. He's still going to try to go in, but Suyu has more damage. Oh wait, real world manipulation and the Mystic Gush being used simultaneously, but the Atlas falls instead, and the Ethel is going to get killed off the if we Eve and the Leomord and the Claude is gonna fall as well, but unfortunately the Suyu falls away. The Leomord has a shutdown on the Evisa
Oh,
triple kill onto the Sora. Leomord has done. It looks like look at the
he's
look at the
done
divine judgment being used by the Kaja. Just pulls him away so they can get the base. And I think it GG's for the side of Team
it.
Quincy. So yeah, that was really clever from the Kaja, I must say.
Did you see that when Larry tried to pull, Kaza pull it out? That's a nice one from Team Quincy. Yeah, like I said, like you said, man, there's a lot of difference in goal lead, man. They can't even even if they made a mistake, like the four of them, will just end the game. There might
Absolutely,
be a
and we
net
have
issue here, but I don't know, man.
yeah, we can't say about that for now, but this is going to be the third match of the day for the round of 24 of the Cygnus Cup Season 3. Oppai squad are unfortunately going to fall, and Quincy are going to advance to the next round. So I think we have a few more matches coming up. So you guys stay tuned to the stream, and we will meet again after a short break.
Time's up. Hello guys, welcome back and we'll see the Kaza band and from MKC we'll have to watch. That's a nice pick. Moskov. Moskov band. I think they dislike the Moskov here. And from Hatred, we'll have to see. I think Atlas is a good band here. But the last game I don't know about that one, that Atlas. But we'll see. From hatred, what are you banning? Is it Akai or Zuzin? God. God. God is a nice ban. Freya, nice ban for the XP. So I think they're gonna ban Paquito or Phobius. It's a give and take here. You have to take one and give two. So what are they giving? Choosing? Mm, Duzin ban is very good. We'll see from Mr. Light. What is he banning? Is it gonna be is it Akai open here? I don't know, man. Uh, Marshall is banned, so I think they're gonna get there's Paki, there's Akai. They can take anything here. So it's like we have to take one and give two. So what are they taking here? Hmm. Long decision making from C3M. What are they giving? It's not taking. It's not taking it. It's like what are they giving? You have to give two OP heroes, man, to take one. Will they take Paki, Akai? They take Akai, so there's Akai. I think there's opening for Pakito, you know. And you can also take Valentina. Valentina is very good here. You can pressure the lane. They pick Lot. Wow, it's so unexpected, man. They pick Lot. What are they picking, man? It's so unexpected. They pick Eve. They pick Eve, man. It's like giving out all the trump card to C3M. Yeah, Balearic is more good. Very strong here, I think. They have to ban out the carry, I think. Carry against Claude is very good. They have a very sustained lane from C3M. All tanky heroes, so they need a burst hero. They have to get a burst hero. Hmm. Carry is here. Like I said, carry is very good lane against Claude, so we'll see. They have the tanky hero, they have the birds. So what's the response from MKC? What will they pick? I think there's glue. Glue is good. Glue is good. Will they pick glue? Yes. So glue is there. And what's the ban? I think they need a match from C3M. They need a poking match. I think for Yves, and I think Lilia is also there. Lilia is good.
All right, all right.
Lilia भी अच्छा
Hi.
है. Pakito Ben carry. I think
Okay,
it's
so Emi bhai.
they don't want to give or they
Yes,
don't want
Emi
to
bhai.
take.
Hello.
That's why they don't.
So
Yeah.
sorry, थोड़ा late हो गया. I was doing something. So the drafting phase almost हो चुका है बहुत. Like we have already in the halfway of the drafting phase. I would say like by looking at the draft, Emi bhai, that is the team C3M, the C3 Miraki is going for
Yeah.
the OG combo, that is Akai, Bilrik and Kerry. And in the other hand, we can see Eve, Claude and Glue. So like what you would say, like what are your predictions, to be honest, like so far? I think team
I think they
C3M,
C3M need to pick Lilia.
like if you see the draft of the team C3M, they're a little bit lacking the damage over here. But in the other hand, if we talk about team Pace, they are currently, they have the damage potential, and also they have the ganking potential, like so. And if we talk about the drafting, they have already banned out Arlord Paquito, and in the other hand we can also see there's the Atlas ban. So like what you would say about the further bans or further picks?
I think it's a nice pick from MKC banning out the XP hero. You know, they don't want to deal with that. They don't want they. It's like they either don't want to pick, so they just ban it. And from C3M, I think they'll ban Fredrin or Fredrin is banned. Fredrin is banned. So from C3M, I think they're gonna need some poke here, like Lilia or some
Yep.
poking hero for blue.
Yeah, like see, like they have already picked their mage, so we have to see what ZV have in his mind. So I think they will be opting for the XP pick, or we never know. There could be a roam pick right now. We never know. Glue can also be a roam, so it's gonna be a pretty much surprise pick for both of us. So let's see. I think they can also opt for the hyper pick, because there are lots of hyper open, and I mean lots of meta hyper open, so anyone can get any heroes. So let's see what draft they're gonna do. All right, so I think they are opting for a Matilda, and that's a pretty good pick from my end, I think, because if the Claude and Glue are going inside with the Blazing Duet and also the Glue's ultimate, then I think Matilda could be really helpful over here for like going in and coming out. And in the other hand, the most underrated counter of Glue right now, that is Faramis, is currently being shown by Miraki, and also the Faramis is gotten picked by team C3 Miraki, and now it's gonna be real hard for Glue if the Faramis can position himself, or if the Faramis can counter Glue. So let's see. So what
I
do you
think they are
think?
picking all the OP hero, man. Like C3M, they know the peak, they know how the nerf or the new system work. Baxia is good, but Baxia, I think I'll favor C3M, man, over this pick.
Yup.
The pick, they are very strong against laning. The laning is Esme is very good against laning. There's a new buff here, and Faramis mates, man, very strong Faramis mates. Like I said, there could be like Lilia or Faramis, man, to deal the glue. So we'll see. I think the laning phase will start in the favor of MKC.
Yup. So I would say, Emi bhai, that is, if team C3M will do a proper maintained ganking then there is a slight chance they can win.
Hmm.
But just because they have Matilda and also Glue,
Hmm.
then Team Peace could be a real pain in the ass for Team C3M, I must say, because like a Glue, a Eve, and Matilda and Baxia can literally counter everyone in the enemy.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's see how they perform, how they play. So guys, welcome to the land of dawn. Let's see. First, the farming session will begin. The guy will start from the top crib, and also
Top.
Bakshia will
Yeah.
also start from the bot crib. So I think we can see a gold rotation from team C3M, and also Bakshia will be going to the top lane. So let's see how the match goes. Here in mid we can see Faramis, Bilrik are currently cleared the lane. They have fast cleared and they are now rotating towards the top. They don't wanna get Glue to be farmed.
See, like a
They're just poking
like
every
the
bit of him, and
yeah,
also
yeah.
Glue is really low. Esma, we all know, in early to mid, and also in this game, late game, could be a real issue unless and until Bakshia uses his ult. And we can see Bakshia is currently invading in the team Miraki side. So let's see how this game goes. So far, the game is pretty much balanced. Top lane is currently dominated by Esmeralda. So we
Look
have
at
to
look
see.
at look at Claude, look at Claude, look at Claude.
Okay,
Nice.
okay.
Okay.
Now that's something interesting. Bakshia with the surprise visit on the bot lane and managed to secure the kill of Carry. Well, that's something exciting. I was talking about like this game. Both of the drafts are really good, but after all, the positioning, the macro, how you play it, that's everything dependent. So let's see who's gonna be the winner.
I think Esme is very strong, you know. Like who will counter Esme in the early
No,
picks, you
Esme
know?
is strong until Bakshia got his ult, to be honest, because after Bakshia ult, like they say usually when you have a Bakshia in team, you don't usually need anti-heal to be builded so fast. So
Yeah, yeah.
if the mage is gonna go for any damage and Bakshia uses his ultimate, then Isma could be a real problem.
Look at-
And Blue is
They're gonna
currently
chase blue and look at Esma is poking. He's poking. So Akai got the ult, so he will need to zone out their mates and XP.
yup. So
Nice.
currently, if we
Nice,
see the
nice,
turtle
nice.
fight, everyone is just
Look at
poking the
Esme.
turtle, and
Esme is melting.
Esma is going in,
Esme is
but
melting.
Faramis will use his ultimate, and
Nakai.
all
Nice.
skills has been successfully weighted of team MKC, and we can see they have already lost their gold and also Glue over here, and we can see a 5-man rotation right now, and Akai is successfully defeated Bakshia, and now I think they will get a very easy turtle over here, and we can see Belric and Glue are fighting. Belric is trying to zone, and I think Akai will secure this turtle pretty well, and we can see in the
Yeah.
bot lane Claude will be using his blazing duet. Carry is also using his ultimate, but I think Carry will be finish off. Okay, no, Carry's flicker will be get popped over here, and Carry will manage to get a easy escape, and now I think Carry will try to get the recall, but the Beleric has came to the rescue, so I think Beleric will help their MM to clear the lanes and get those valuable goals. Let's see. Yes, as I was saying,
Attila is
they're
very
doing the same
weak
thing.
at the early man, so we have to wait for the mid and late game. So he will try to like build up the stats, you know. And we also have Baksha, like you said.
Yes.
Esme really melted easily, man. Like you said, man.
Yes, of course, of course. So like so far in like the goal is not that much. Anyone can come back at any moment right now, to be honest. So let's see how both of the teams like
Oh.
tackle right now. So right now we can see Beleric is currently going inside, taking all the hit, but Beleric being Beleric, anytime he can go in and anytime he can come back. And also we have Matilda in the enemy. So that could be an issue. And Beleric
Whoa!
stole the crab.
Bellery took
Okay.
the yeah.
In the mid we
Look
can
at
see
Baksha, look at Baksha. Look at Blue. I think yeah, it's
Okay, now that's something new. Faramis got obliterated by
Nice, nice, man.
Bakshia, and also we can
Nice.
see Glue is finishing off Esma with the help of Bakshia. As I was saying, Glue
Hmm.
Bakshia, this could be a real problem for team C3M. So let's see how they cope up. But let's see, they also have carry in their team. Late game is everything this game is looking for right now. So for the early game, if I say the early game is on team C3M's hand, but if we go to the late game, then it could be a real issue for team C3M, because team T's, team MKC could be a real problem. And we can see Billary going
Look at
inside.
that. No, Akai need to zone out. Akai need to zone out. So nice. Oh my god. Okay.
Alright guys, we're just fixing the mics, and we can see the turtle has been taken by the team C3M. So let's see how these things go. So like so far, if we talk about the goal lead, the team C3M has still almost 4k goal lead, Amy bhai. So what do you think? How will they manage and carry the ultimate and easily finishing off the Mathilda? And we can see Carey is going for the double kill, and also Bakshia with that ultimate trying to finishing off them, and he will try to chase off the Carey, but Faram is pulling the Bakshia over here, and Carey managed a sneaky escape, and that's a pretty good unstoppable from team Faramis. Alright, and now that's gonna be an interesting thing to say. Like, the farm difference is now almost 5k. So let's see how Team Peace do the comeback over here. And also we can see, like, so far the team coordination of both of the teams are really great, but at some point I think the team MKC are lacking, and we can see the Bellric ganking, and also Isma with the follow finishing off Glue. So Emi bhai, like, lots of things are happening right now. So what do you want to say about this fight? What do you want to say about the team coordination?
I mean, like I said, I favor Team C3M. You know, their pick is very good. They have Carry laning against Claude, and Claude is Carry is very strong against Claude.
Yeah, like,
And also Esme. Esme is very strong now. She got buff, you know, the shield.
absolutely.
And Akai. Akai is the game changer here, man.
Absolutely.
It's
And
like
also Emi bhai, if I talk about the itemization here, we can see Carry has gone for the Coruscant scythe and the golden stuff first. We all know that is really helping Carry to get the passive unlocked as soon as possible. And we can see Faram is using his ultimate to take Glue inside, and now I think this Lord is going to Team C3M, and right now the fight has been overextended. Eve is in very low HP right now, and they will finish off Eve with the monster kill. And we can see top Billric and Esma is currently dominating in the top lane, and slowly Billric is pretty much low, and I think they will finish off Billric. And I think now Esma is waiting to get the correct time, and they will wait for the Billric, and I think Lord and Billric would be a little bit delayed while, so I think team C3M will be holding the Lord for a while, and I think they will go for the slow push strategy. Let's see how they went, Amy bhai.
I think the Lord can be cleared easily by Team Claude. You know, they have Claude, they have look at the match. Carry is dead. From Baxia.
Yeah, I would
Baxia is very
I would
strong.
say that's a very, like, poorly positioned over there. Like, it's
yeah, the
a
poison
mistake from
poison.
team C3M. But the Lord is slowly going in. The farm difference is slowly going up for team
Yeah.
Peace. And in the top lane we can
Hmm.
see Glue is getting obliterated by Esma. The Lord will be finished off easily by team MKC, the team Peace. So let's see how they go in. The Akai is standing in the top waiting for that perfect opportunity. So let's see how they use that. And we can see Faram is at this point with that lots and lots of stacks. I don't think Faramis getting Faramis kill would
Oh,
be very much good. So let's see. In the top lane, Esma tried to kill Eve, but Eve will be managed to escape. And now
oh,
Akai with the two-man strucking, but there is no follow-up. The carry is
there's no
in the
follow up.
blue buff. So okay now,
Oh,
okay now that's something
oh,
something
that's a
else. And
nice.
we can see a very good team fight.
Oh,
Belleric just casted his ultimate and did a very
look at
much
the
good team
technique, man.
control, but there is now the thing they're gonna face team C3M. That thing I was talking about, the late game damage, the late game magical damage could be an issue for team C3M. So let's see how these things go. Let's see how they perform. The Lord is almost coming up. The gold is now in the 4k 5k lead for team C3M. So let's see how this Lord fight go, Emi bhai.
I think they can't afford a mistake here for C3M, man. If they afford a mistake, the lane is gone.
Yup, absolutely. Because we can see like C3M is, although both of the team coordination is really great, but for C3M I would say
Oh,
they are lacking in a bit. Like here we can see Matilda went in for the bush checking things, but slowly the carry makes sure that Matilda uses her flicker and get out of there. But
hmm.
I think there will be a easy lot for team C3M. They will be not contesting this lord, and I think they will try to defend this lord as well. So let's see, the match is already in the 12 minute time. So, and already the outer shields has been destroyed. So let's see how these things work.
I think no. I think they need to just hold on, man. They have Claude, they have like Eve, you can poke, you can clear the lane so quickly, man. So they just need to stay at the base, clear the lane, and we'll have to wait for C3M to make a mistake. I mean, Claude is getting very strong, man.
Yup.
Claude,
Absolutely. We
look at
can see
Esme, look at
Belleric is
Esme.
again trying to go
Nice.
inside. Esma is currently camping to get the backline Eve. Esma is constantly targeting Eve. So let's see how these things go. Belleric is waiting once again for the correct opportunity. And Belleric with the perfect ultimate. We
Oh,
can see Eve with the ultimate from the back. And Faramis is
look at
using
this
his
thing.
ultimate to get every single ability get blown away, and
Holy
Carry
shit, look
is
at Blue, man.
slowly giving all the damage. Carry with the ultimate trying to finishing off everyone. Carry with a lot of damage over here, but the poking on the Carry is not so great for herself, because we can see it could be a real problem because Carry is not able to positioning it herself. So let's see how this things works. I think right
Like I
here
said,
the
bro.
main thing, to be honest, MY, in these scenarios we can
Bro.
see and we can talk about the team coordinates. Like we can see why team Peace is at the top of the leaderboards right now for this kind of tournaments. We know, like, after all it's a team game, so the team coordination is what matters at the
Yeah.
end. We can see, like, although their gold was like they were in the 5k gold lead, but right now they're slowly lacking in the team fights. So this is what proven like a good team fight. So let's see.
Look at the poke, man, from Eve coming out. It's a lot of damage coming
Yup.
from Eve. Yo, bro, you there?
I think
It just went out like that. I don't know what happened.
yeah. Let's wait. ऑलराइट गाइस, वापस ही हो चुका है हमारा, और ये वाला गेम आज का जो राउंड ऑफ 24 है सिग्नस कप का, उसका लास्ट गेम होने वाला है, और हम लोग सीधा शुरू करेंगे ड्राफ्ट पिक से। तो ये वाला गेम जो है दैट इज़ इन बिटवीन ऑफ नोवा स्पोर्ट्स वर्सेस टीम एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स। सो देखने में तो ये वाला गेम बहुत ही तगड़ा होगा, क्योंकि दोनों ही टीम बहुत ही अच्छा फाइट देके इस मौकाम तक पहुंचे हैं। तो भी देखना वही है कि हु इज गोना बी द विनर of this round. So right now in the drafting phase, the first drafting phase, we can see team Nova is banning the Arlord. So let's see, the clock is ticking. Let's see क्या यहाँ पे काउंटर बैन रहता है टीम एसओडी की तरफ से। All right, we are seeing a Marcel ban from Team SOD Esports, and guys, in the co-caster deck, I have Aryan with me. So Aryan, what's up? It's your first time casting with us. So, क्या prediction है? कौन जीतेगा? क्या होगा? Although like picking अभी तक start नहीं हुआ है, but what are your predictions?
पता नहीं, मतलब मुझे तो एसओडी पे थोड़ा सा हो रहा है कि लाइक हाँ एसओडी जीत सकती है।
यप, लाइक हम लोग पहले भी वीकेंड शोडाउन पे उनका गेम देख चुके हैं लाइव में। और बात करें टीम नोवा की, तो यहाँ पे जो बैन है टीम नोवा की तरफ से, वो हमें एक अकाई का बैन देखने को मिल रहा है। अभी देखना यही है कि अकाई का काउंटर बैन, लाइक आई थिंक एसओडी इज लिटिल बिट ऑप्टिंग फॉर द लाइक थोड़ा बहुत मुझे यहाँ पे पकीटो बैन होते हुए दिख रहा है। लाइक आई थिंक दे आर गोना बैन पकीटो, और I can say like they're gonna ban Phobius, anything if they're gonna opt for Pokito. So we don't know. So let's see यहाँ पे क्या ban होता है. Also like lot of mages are open. Aryan, okay. क्या कहेगा?
आई गेस एटलास बहुत तकलीफ देता है लाइक मैचेस में वगैरह, क्राउड कंट्रोल उसका बहुत है और सीसी में होता है। तो एटलास बैन एंड मार्शल आल्सो लाइक उनको क्राउड कंट्रोल नहीं चाहिए एसओडी को। वाइल यहाँ पे ये जंगल और मतलब ये भी हैवी क्राउड कंट्रोल, मतलब अकाई जो है ये बहुत अच्छा जंगलर हो सकता है, बट वो बैन हो गया है।
लाइक अभी का जो मेटा है इधर पे, अगर हम बात करें लाइक जो यूटिलिटी जंगल्स का जो पिक्स हो रहा है, लाइक दैट इज़ क्रेजी। सो इसीलिए आई थिंक यहाँ पे टीम नोवा की तरफ से हमें कैरी पिक होता हुआ दिखने को मिल सकता है। और इन दी अदर हैंड अगर हम टीम एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स की बात करें, दे आर बैनिंग एटलास, दे आर बैनिंग मार्सेल। सो आई थिंक ये वाला बैन आई कैन स्टिल होपिंग फॉर अ एक्सपी बैन, बट यू नेवर नो, दे हैव बैन गॉड। सो यहाँ पे भी हमें काउंटर में मिड लेन पे गैप देता हुआ नज़र आ रहा है। लाइक देयर आर मेनी annoying mages right now, like we can talk about Lilia, and as I was saying, बोलते ही यहाँ पे पकीटो को यहाँ पे बैन किया जाएगा, और हम लोग फर्स्ट बैनिंग फेज ख़त्म करके बढ़ चुके हैं फर्स्ट पिकिंग फेज की तरफ। आर्यन, क्या लगता है क्या पिक होगा?
आई फील लाइक भी फोबियस अभी बैन हुआ नहीं है, तो फोबियस वगैरह लेने के चांसेस हाई है अभी।
हाँ, Phobius like
देखते हैं अभी क्या लेंगे।
Pokito is already banned, but first pick पे Phobius थोड़ा बहुत तो अगर ले भी लिया तो like Phobius Alice can counter Phobius easily, we can say. So there can be a lot
but like
of
Phobius is good for engaging and वगैरह, वो sustain वगैरह हाई अच्छा है उसका। देखो as I said, Phobius gets picked
off, and now see yeah, like Phobius का जो इनिशिएशन है, फोबियस का जो क्राउड कंट्रोल है, वो बहुत ही लाइक क्राउड कंट्रोल से भी ज़्यादा मैं बोलूँगा जो मैप कंट्रोल है फोबियस का, वो बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग है। सो
वो अच्छा है।
थिंक यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स को दिक्कत हो सकता है। तो अभी देखना यही है कि कैसे यहाँ पे फोबियस को काउंटर करते हैं। लाइक फोबियस को काउंटर करने में एक्सपी पे इट्स आइदर you have to go for a tank XP or you have to go for a Alice. So let's see यहाँ पे क्या प्लान कर रहे हैं टीम एसओडी
I guess
स्पोर्ट्स.
Terizla.
यस यारियन तुम
I
बोल रहे
guess
थे.
Terizla might be a good choice against Phobias.
या बट लेट्स सी कैसे यहाँ पे काउंटर करते हैं. और यहाँ पे जो दो पिक
Yeah,
हमें
Carry
देखने को
can
मिला है.
also counter Phobias.
यप एक्सपी के अगेंस्ट पे अगर हम बात करें तो कैरी यहाँ पे अगर खुद को सही से पोजीशनिंग किए तो लाइक कैरी कुड बी अ रियल इशू फॉर फोबियस. अभी देखना यही है कि कैसे यहाँ पे टीम एसओडी अपना स्ट्रैटेजी इस्तेमाल करते हैं फोबियस को काउंटर करने में. और यहाँ पे अगर पिक्स की बात करें तो यहाँ पे हमें ग्लू और ईव पिक होता हुआ दिख रहा है. और इन दी अदर हैंड मिड लेन पे एक जुक्शिन हमें देखने को मिल रहा है टीम एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स की तरफ से. सो फार यहाँ पे अगर बात करें तो आई थिंक यहाँ पे जो ग्लू है ये यहाँ पे एज अ रोमर हम लोग देख सकते हैं. और इधर पे फोबियस के अगेंस्ट पे हमें एक एस्मा भी देखने को मिल चुका है. तो अभी देखना यही है कि कैसे यहाँ पे दोनों टीम लाइक सो फार. अगर मैं बात करूँ आर्यन तुम्हारा लाइक क्या प्रेडिक्शन रहेगा अबाउट द 3 पिक्स. लाइक किसका पिक्स यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत फेवरेबल है.
अभी देखा जाए तो जो यूटिलिटी जंगल है जैसे अभी फोबियस और ग्लू जो अर्ली डोमिनेट कर सकते हैं एंड दे गॉट ईव आल्सो. ईव इज फॉर लाइक लीड गेम डैमेज उसका बहुत होगा. बट अदर हैंड एस्मे कैन काउंटर फोबियस इजीली एंड ये कैरी मेल्ट करने के लिए अच्छी है लाइक दोनों टैंकी हीरोज को. सो लाइक वो 50-50 चांस पे ही आ जाता है फिर एट द एंड. जुक्शिन हैज अपर हैंड इन अर्ली गेम्स.
Yup. Now the thing is यहाँ पे like banning की बात करें they have banned Claude and Fredrin. So like Fredrin का ban यहाँ पे मुझे थोड़ा सा pointless तो लग रहा है because I don't think SOD का जो
नहीं
lineup है
एक्चुअली इट्स एन लॉजिकल बैन.
ना बट
क्योंकि देखो अभी जंगलर उनका पिक नहीं हुआ तो लाइक वो चाहते नहीं कि फ्रेडरिन मतलब विथ एन हाई सीसी क्राउड कंट्रोल चेन वाला जो होता है वो नहीं चाहिए उनको. तो दैट्स व्हाई फ्रेडरिन कैन बी गुड चॉइस टू बैन.
या लाइक बट स्टिल लाइक उनका जो प्ले स्टाइल के हिसाब से आई डोंट थिंक दे आर गोना गो फॉर अ फ्रेड टू बी ऑनेस्ट. आई थिंक यहाँ पे अगर लेते भी तो आई थिंक यहाँ पे एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स बक्सिया ले सकता. अभी देखो बक्सिया बोलते बोलते बक्सिया बैन हो गए. सो नाउ दे कैन गेट बक्सिया. तो भी बक्सिया बैन हो चुका है. तो अभी देखना यही है लाइक अगर आर्यन में यहाँ पे बात करो ना लाइक हाइपर की अगर प्रॉपर हाइपर की बात करें तो जो 2 हाइपर यहाँ पे पिक हो सकता था वो यहाँ पे बैन हो चुका है. तो अब देखना यही है कि इस काउंटर बैन का काउंटर पिक क्या रहता है. तो लेट्स सी इट्स गोना बी इंटरेस्टिंग मैच टू बी ऑनेस्ट. लाइक दोनों ही टीम एकदम घंटों का पूर्ण उपयोग करके अपना बैनिंग अपना पिकिंग जो भी रहता है सब कर रहे हैं. तो इंटरेस्टिंग रहेगा लग रहा है मैच.
हाँ जी बराबर. एंड here watching Mino pick by team SOD.
यप. और यहाँ पे लास्ट पिक आई
Ranger
थिंक
and
यप लाइक
Ling.
ये तो एक्सपेक्टेड था. यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी इनके पास सस्टेन है तो थोड़ा बहुत यहाँ पे एसासिन लेना यहाँ पे बनता है.
बर्स्ट करने के लिए.
यप कैरी को पीछे जो भी है उसको मेल्ट करने के लिए लिंग इज़ अ वेरी गुड पिक. और अगर यहाँ पे सामने से उनको रोक पाए ग्लू तो थोड़ा बहुत यहाँ पे रेंजर भी फ़ायदा उठा सकता है. अभी देखना यही है कि कैसे यहाँ पे इस ड्राफ्ट को काउंटर करते हैं.
एसओडी को भी बर्स्ट चाहिए भाई. बर्स्ट अगर नहीं रहेगा तो दे कांट विन. एक कोई तो बर्स्ट हीरो चाहिए जो बैकलाइन को टारगेट कर सके.
यस एब्सोल्युटली लाइक
आई गेस दे विल ऑप्ट फॉर सुयो. Oh, they are going for Hanzo.
Yup. They are going for
Yeah, Hanzo is a good pick, and वो फोबियस एंड ग्लू को इजीली मेल्ट कर सकता है एट द एंड गेम, बट अर्ली गेम में थोड़ा सा दिक्कत दे सकता है अगर इन्वेड करने की कोशिश की हांजो ने एंड बफ वगैरह ये करने के लिए, तो उसको थोड़ा केयरफुल रहना पड़ेगा क्योंकि ग्लू इज गोना बी हार्ड टू डील विद इन अर्ली.
यप, लाइक यहाँ पे थोड़ा एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स का जो लाइनअप यहाँ पे हुआ है वो थोड़ा बहुत यहाँ पे लेट गेम को फेवर कर रहा है. सो यप, थोड़ा बहुत तो दिक्कत हो सकता है यहाँ पे टीम एसओडी ई स्पोर्ट्स को अर्ली टू मिड गेम. तो थोड़ा यहाँ पे सेफ खेलना पड़ेगा टीम एसओडी ई स्पोर्ट्स को. अभी देखते हैं कैसे यहाँ पे दोनों टीम एक दूसरे के अगेंस्ट पे परफॉर्म करती हैं. बहुत ही जल्द हम लोग आने वाले हैं लैंड ऑफ डॉन पे और उसके बाद पता चलेगा आज का जो सीज़न 3 है सिग्नस कप का, उसका जो राउंड ऑफ 24 है उनका ग्रुप बी में से कौन कौन से टीम आगे बढ़ते हैं. सो लेट्स सी हाउ दिस थिंग्स वर्क आउट.
यप आई गेस अपने को अर्ली में इन्वेड्स वगैरह देखने मिल सकते हैं क्योंकि हांजो इज गुड एट स्टीलिंग बफ्स एंड ऑल.
यप, तो देखते हैं कैसे यहाँ पे काउंटर करते हैं हैंजो का इन्वेड. अब आई थिंक दिस इज द हाई स्टेक्स मैच, तो आई डोंट थिंक हैंजो को यहाँ पे इन्वेड पे आना चाहिए. थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे अर्ली पे सेफ खेलना चाहिए बिकॉज वी ऑल नो कि यहाँ पे स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा बहुत यहाँ पे अपर हैंड है टीम नोवा स्पोर्ट्स का. अभी देखना वही है कि कैसे यहाँ पे इस्तेमाल करते हैं. और यहाँ पे हैंजो को बफ पे हेल्प करते हुए कैरी. ओके, नाउ दैट्स समथिंग न्यू. अभी सीधा
लिंग ने न्यू रोटेशन ट्राई किया है, द न्यू जंगल अपडेट. सो ही वेंट फॉर द लिटिल क्रिप, लाइक वो जो मॉन्स्टर है, एंड ही स्ट्रेट मतलब वो जंगल एनिमी जंगल में डायरेक्ट आ गया है.
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल.
टू स्टील हिज बफ
अभी यहाँ पे बॉट
while
लेन से
Hanzo is
रोटेशन आ
still
चुका है.
on his blue buff. And Glue is like dominating on Esme. But like Esme has a good sustain in early also. So like it's not a big deal for her.
एग्जैक्टली. तो यहाँ पे बॉट लेन की बात करें तो यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत डोमिनेशन तो दिखेगा अर्ली पे इस्माक की तरफ से. तो अभी देखना यही है कि कैसे यहाँ पे
Obvious को बहुत
करते हैं.
safely खेलना पड़ेगा. Like you have to be very
यप, एब्सोल्युटली.
cautious about it.
और यहाँ पे अगर मैं बात करूँ हैंजो की, तो हैंजो का यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी लेवल 4 हो चुका है. और इन दी अदर हैंड लिंक विदाउट द रेड
यहाँ
बफ
पे हाँ
यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी नॉट एट द level 4 yet, but after that creep he is also at level 4. so let's see कैसे यहाँ पे होता है. और इसी के साथ साथ दोनों ही टीम का फार्म करते करते ऑलरेडी टर्टल जो है वो स्पॉन हो चुका है. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे एक्सपी को डाउन करने की कोशिश रहेगा हैंजो की तरफ से, और यहाँ पे फिनिश ऑफ करने की कोशिश रहेगा. थोड़ा सा लो तो करेंगे लेकिन बैक ऑफ करने में यहाँ पे सक्षम रहेंगे. और इसी के साथ साथ जो हैंजो का बॉडी है पीछे उसके तरफ ग्लू का थोड़ा बहुत पोक होते हुए हमें दिख रहा है. लेकिन मिनो का जो फॉलोअप है वो भी यहाँ पे मिल चुका है. और यहाँ पे इस्मा की तरफ से एक बहुत ही अच्छा अल्टीमेट और सीधा टीम को डीएस्केलेट करने में सक्षम. और एक तगड़ा फाइट हमें यहाँ पे देखने को मिला. और ये फाइट को बहुत ही अच्छी तरीके से जीत ली है टीम नोवा स्पोर्ट्स ने. ऑलराइट, यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत नेट का दिक्कत की वजह से यहाँ पे इंटरप्ट हो रहा था, लाइक सर्वर इश्यूज वगैरह हो रहे थे। सो कोई ना, हम लोग बढ़ रहे हैं मैच की, थोड़ा अभी मिड गेम की तरफ हम लोग बढ़ेंगे। जो पहला टर्टल है वो भी आ गया, उसी के साथ साथ हम लोग बढ़ेंगे वो लेने के बाद सीधा मिड गेम की तरफ। अभी देखने को मिल रहा है जो लिंग है वो यहाँ पे टर्टल सिक्योर करने में लगा है, और यहाँ पे पीछे मिड लेन को यहाँ पे मार्क करने की कोशिश था हैंजो का, और जो भी है हैंजो कोशिश कर रहा है बैक लेन को अच्छे तरीके से मार्क करने का, बट यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत दिक्कत तो आ रहा है हैंजो की तरफ से। तो अर्ली गेम पे तो मुश्किल है टीम एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स के लिए। अभी देखना यही है कि लेट गेम पे कैसे यहाँ पे प्रॉपरली खुद को पोजीशन करते हैं टीम एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स। लेकिन अगर हम बात करें यहाँ पे टीम नोवा की, तो यहाँ पे बहुत ही अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस, यहाँ पे 5 मैन गैंग हमें देखने को मिल रहा है। ईफ यहाँ पे अल्टीमेट यूज़ करने की कोशिश करेंगे और यहाँ पे ट्रिपल किल के साथ मिड लेन का जो टर्रेट है उसको फिनिश ऑफ करेंगे, और उसको आसानी से फिनिश ऑफ करेंगे, और पूरा रोटेशन जो है वो अभी टॉप की तरफ जाएंगे। और बिलरिक रेंजर का पोक आएगा सामने से, कैरी का पोक आएगा पीछे से, और यहाँ पे बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से कैरी को फिनिश ऑफ करेंगे एक 4 मैन रोटेशन के द्वारा। अभी सीधा ये जो गेम है ये अभी थोड़ा बहुत लग रहा है कि थोड़ा बहुत यहाँ पे नोवा स्पोर्ट्स के खाते में जाते हुए हमें दिख रहा है। सो कोई ना गाइस, लेट्स सी। अभी भी बहुत सारे फाइट्स बचे, अभी भी बहुत सारे फाइट देखने को मिल सकता है, कभी भी कहीं भी मैच पलट सकता है। तो लेट्स सी कैसे होता है जो भी रहता है। तो यहाँ पे कांस्टेंट जो पोक है वो हमें देखने को मिल रहा है टीम नोवा की तरफ से, और यहाँ पे गॉड लाइक के साथ रेंजर का फॉलोअप है वो पीछे से आएगा, और यहाँ पे ईव वंस अगेन विद दैट अल्टीमेट, और यहाँ पे फिनिश ऑफ करने में सक्षम रहेंगे एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स के 3 बंदे को, और यहाँ पे मेनियक के साथ कैरी को ख़त्म करके मिड लेन का जो टर्रेट है उसको फिनिश ऑफ करेंगे टीम नोवा स्पोर्ट्स। सो अभी देखना यही है क्या यहाँ पे मिड लेन का जो शील्ड है, जो होली शील्ड है, वो यहाँ पे आउट होता है या नहीं। तो इसी के साथ साथ होली शील्ड भी आउट हो चुका है। तो आई थिंक फर्स्ट लॉट पे ये गेम फिनिश ऑफ करने का कोशिश जो है वो जारी रखेंगे। लेकिन यहाँ पे इस्मा का फॉलोअप आएगा, बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से शट डाउन करेंगे। बहुत ज़्यादा ओवर एक्सटेंड हमें यहाँ पे देखने को मिल रहा है टीम नोवा स्पोर्ट्स की तरफ से। हैंजो इज गोइंग इन टू गेट द किल ऑफ द ईव, और यहाँ पे हैंजो का डबल किल, यहाँ पे बहुत ही ज़्यादा ओवर एक्सटेंड करते हुए टीम नोवा स्पोर्ट्स और अपना जो बाउंटी है उसको सीधा यहाँ पे दे देंगे टीम एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स को, और यहाँ पे हील कर देंगे हैंजो को। और यहाँ पे फिर से लिंग जो है वो यहाँ पे वंस अगेन थोड़ा सा ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट, थोड़ा सा ओवर एक्सटेंड, और सीधा हैंजो के खप्पर में, और जूशिन शट डाउन करते हुए पूरा गोल्ड जो है पूरे टीम पे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो चुका है। विद ऑल द शट डाउन गोल्स आर गॉन, ऑल द बाउंटीज आर गॉन। सो यहाँ पे गोल लीड जो है वो भी यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत देखने को मिल रहा है, थोड़ा बहुत लाइक चेंज तो हुआ है एसओडी का। तो अभी देखते हैं कैसे यहाँ पे ये वाला जो गेम है इसमें क्या एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स कम बैक कर पाते हैं, या फिर नोवा किंग अपने कोऑर्डिनेशन के साथ आगे बढ़ेंगे इस सिग्नस कप सीजन 3 में। ऑल दो गाइज रिमेंबर, जो भी रहता है सिग्नस कप का, जो टीम भी आउट हो रहा है, वी आर ऑल्सो डूइंग अ वाइल्ड कार्ड एंट्री। वाइल्ड कार्ड एंट्री का रजिस्ट्रेशन अभी चालू है, जो वाइल्ड कार्ड का सेकेंड फेज है, और यहाँ पे ग्लू को अंदर लेके हुए, बट ग्लू फ्लिकर के साथ बाहर आ जाएगा। माइनो का कोशिश था ग्लू को टर्रेट के पास ही अपने अल्टीमेट के साथ होल्ड करे, लेकिन दैट्स नॉट हैपेंड एज यू ऑल सॉ। ग्लू विद द फ्लिकर एस्केप करने में सक्षम रहेंगे, और बॉट लेन का जो होली शील्ड है वो भी यहाँ पे जा चुका है टीम एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स का। तो गाइज एज आई वाज सेइंग, जो टीम भी है जो सिग्नस कप खेल रहे हैं, उन सभी को अगर if they got out, so they got another chance in the wild card phase 2 and also the revival cup. So guys stay tuned, हमारे इंस्टा और वेबसाइट पे आप लोग देखते रहिए। अगर कुछ भी अपडेट रहता है तो वहाँ से आप लोगों को जो भी अपडेट्स वगैरह होता है वो आप लोगों को मिल जाएगा। तो चलिए बढ़ते हैं गेम की तरफ। पहला लॉर्ड जो है वो अभी आ चुका है, और लिंग फिलहाल लॉर्ड को सोलो टेक डाउन करेंगे और उनका टीम जो है वो पूरे एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स को जोन करेंगे। यहाँ पे हैंजो का कोशिश रहेगा कि फोवियस को फिनिश ऑफ कर पाए, लेकिन पीछे से जो फॉलोअप है वो यहाँ पे कॉन्स्टेंटली हमें देखने को मिल रहा है। यहाँ पे लिंग बहुत ही अंदर जाते हुए, बट उनका जो एनर्जी था वो बहुत ही फुल हो गया था, तो बाहर निकलने में भी सक्षम। और यहाँ से हैंजो कॉन्स्टेंटली कोशिश तो जारी है उनका मार्क करने का, लेकिन यहाँ पे फिर से बहुत ही तगड़ा टीम कोऑर्डिनेशन दिखाते हुए आगे बढ़ रहे टीम नोवा स्पोर्ट्स। लॉर्ड जो है, लॉर्ड मिड लेन से आगे बढ़ रहे हैं और धीरे धीरे ये गेम अभी ख़त्म होते हुए हमें दिख रहा है। ऑल दो इट्स अ 4v5 फाइट, बट MM 5 सेकंड में स्पॉन हो जाएगा। मिनियंस जो है टॉप और मिड से आ रहे हैं और टॉप का टर्रेट भी शायद यहाँ पे गिरते हुए हमें दिख रहा है। हैंजो को लिटिल बिट दिक्कत तो हो रहा है बैकलाइन पे जाने का, बैकलाइन को मार्क करने का। यहाँ पे अल्टीमेट की बात करें तो दोनों टीम के पास ही अपना अल्टीमेट फ़िलहाल तो मौजूद है एक्सेप्ट हैंजो। तो देखना यही है, बॉट लेन से डबल मिनियन वेव आ रहा है, टॉप लेन से सिंगल मिनियन वेव आ रहा है, तो अभी देखना यही है कि ये मिनियन वेव के साथ क्या ये गेम ख़त्म होता है। सो दोनों टीम यहाँ पे कैरी विथ हर अल्टीमेट। यहाँ पे मिनो का अल्टीमेट पॉप होगा और ग्रेंजर का जो फॉलोअप है वो कांस्टेंट आ रहा है। ग्रेंजर विद द मेगा किल। यहाँ पे ईव फिर से दोनों टीम को क्राउड कंट्रोल करते हुए, द मैप कंट्रोल बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से मेंशन करते हुए, यहाँ पे लिंक विद द डबल किल। और यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत ये जो गेम है ये अभी जाते हुए दिख रहा है टीम नोवा स्पोर्ट्स के खाते में। तो अभी देखना यही है कि कैसे यहाँ पे ऑल राइट, एंड नाउ इट्स अ वाइप्ड आउट। सो एंड नाउ इट इज़ अ easy win for team Nova Esports, and they have shown a tremendous sportsmanship, and also I would say the skill level. It's a one-sided victory for team Nova Esports. So guys, that is it. अगर टीम गेम की बात करें तो यहाँ पे बहुत सारे मिस्टेक्स हमें टीम एसओडी स्पोर्ट्स की तरफ से देखने को मिला है, बट इन दी अदर हैंड जो टीम कोऑर्डिनेशन है वो यहाँ पे हमें देखने को मिला है टीम नोवा स्पोर्ट्स की तरफ से। तो गाइज कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस टू देम, बोथ ऑफ द टीम प्लेड रियली वेल। टू बी ऑनेस्ट दाद तो देनी पड़ेगी सबकी। तो गाइज इट्स नथिंग एल्स, अभी बढ़ते हैं थोड़ा बहुत अपकमिंग जो प्लान्स हैं उसके बारे में आप लोगों से डिस्कस करके हम लोग बढ़ेंगे सीधा स्ट्रीम ख़त्म करने की ओर। सो गाइज लेट मी टेल यू, हमारा जो चैनल है वो अभी 600 सब्स पहुंचने वाला है। तो बहुत जल्दी अगर 1K हो जाएंगे तो 1K पे ऑफकोर्स हम लोग बढ़िया कुछ प्लान करेंगे आप लोगों के लिए, बिकॉज आफ्टर ऑल आप लोगों का जो सपोर्ट है दैट इज़ द ऑल वी वांट। जैसा सपोर्ट आप लोग कर रहे हो वही सपोर्ट ऐसे ही बनाते रहो, हम लोग करेंगे। एंड फॉर टुडे आई थिंक टुडे थोड़ा बहुत लास्ट 2 गेम्स पे नेटवर्क इशू था, उसके लिए माय सिंसियर अपॉलॉजीज़। थोड़ा बहुत नेटवर्क का तो होता रहता है और गेम का भी सर्वर का इश्यूज़ तो चलता रहता है, तो दैट इज़ ऑल द थिंग राइट नाउ। और गाइज आगे की बात करें तो वाइल्ड कार्ड रजिस्ट्रेशन आर ऑन, लास्ट 24 आवर्स रिमेनिंग फॉर द वाइल्ड कार्ड रजिस्ट्रेशन। और बहुत ही जल्दी जो टीम्स आउट हो रहे हैं उनके लिए रिवाइवल कप भी आएंगे। अगले महीने से बहुत कुछ प्लान्स है आप लोगों के लिए और बहुत ही जल्दी वो सब प्लान्स आप लोगों के सामने आएंगे। उसके लिए आप लोग हमारा इंस्टा को फॉलो कर लीजिए। और ऑल्सो गाइज इफ़ यू एन्जॉयड द स्ट्रीम, इफ़ यू लाइक द स्ट्रीम, डोंट फॉरगेट टू हिट द सब्सक्राइब बटन। बैटलॉन पे अगर आप अभी तक नहीं हो तो आ जाओ बैटलॉन पे। बैटलॉन इज़ योर गो टू ई स्पोर्ट्स गाइड टू बी ऑनेस्ट। तो अगर कोई भी इंटरेस्टेड ई स्पोर्ट्स प्लेयर है, इन ई स्पोर्ट्स स्क्वाड्स है, तो डोंट फॉरगेट टू जॉइन द बैटलॉन गाइस। टिल देन मिलते हैं बहुत जल्दी, बाय बाय।